Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Would you please give a warm welcome to the hosts of the SWA Happy Hour, Dom and Chris.
Hello, Mr. Chris. How are you?
Hello, Dom. How are you?
I'm just wonderful. I made it right in the nick of time.
That was good.
Isn't that good? Aren't you proud of me?
Yeah, because I was going to tell everyone, you said if you didn't make it back, avenge your death.
Yes.
But you made it.
I had on a different hat and I just didn't feel right. This is my rock and roll hat.
Yeah. Hey, man, a man's got to have the right headwear to do.
You know what it is with a baseball hat? When it folds the right way, it totally frames my beautiful face.
I'll just take your word for it. I seldom wear hats. I own 2, 3, maybe, including my new. I do have a new hat for Country Fest. So I'd looked at cowboy hats for the last couple, because I owned a beautiful black Stetson for years and years, and I just didn't wear it very much. I got rid of it, of course, a couple years ago, and I got thinking, I really could use one. And so Country Fest was a good excuse to get a new black hat. So
Yeah. I always used to wear really cool hats, but then hipsters happened, and I'm like, ugh,
yeah.
I can't wear this anymore. So I went to the baseball cap.
All right, now the glasses are off so I can actually see the screen and read the chat, because I can't read it with those glasses on.
No.
Which is kind of the opposite of the purpose
Yeah,
of glasses,
one of the
right?
good things you like in a pair of glasses is the ability to
being
read.
to read, yeah.
Yeah,
And it's good for looking at my phone close up, but
I guess you got those glasses from Temu as well then, like you said.
no, I did not. I got these from Lowe's. These are magnifying glasses.
From Lowe's?
Yeah, because they're also.
Oh, you just bought them off a rack.
Yeah, I bought them off a rack. Yeah. And these
okay.
are all they are is magnifiers, but they are impact resistant, which
Okay, have you tested it yet?
I haven't had to.
Live
which is
demo,
good.
everyone. In
Yeah,
the
no, we're not
next
doing
hour.
that. Now, I did cut wood today, and I didn't get any sawdust in my eyes, so they did their job.
Well, that's good. I cut the cheese.
Okay. Yeah, and you need a gas mask for that, not glasses.
That's true. But I get them with corrective lenses inside.
Indeed.
So, hello, everybody, to our
How's
wonderful
everybody?
friends.
Yeah, look, we have a full
Wonderful
chat already.
friends.
Yep, the Aussies are in the house, both Coldacre and Camellia.
We got the Redbird. We got Mr. GT350R.
All right, a Mustang guy, Keebler Danger. No
Going
sugarcoating.
on, Keebler and Miss Justine and Rhodey. What's going on, Rhodey?
Time out.
How be
Rhodey's
ya?
jam Tuesday night when you were playing, both you guys were playing.
Oh,
And
cool.
True confession, I cheated on you. I was bouncing back and forth.
I probably, if I would have known, I probably would have had him on a alternate.
Yeah, but they did. It was a good stream. The boys had not jammed in a while, and they were sounding good and having a good time. So, well done, Mike. Tell the fellas nice.
Technically, I'm not even watching this show right now. So
Yeah. Well, your show was good too. I was digging it. But yeah, it was kind of. Here's the weird thing, and I got to check to see if YouTube has hosed me yet again, because I'm looking for your show all night, and I got into your show late because it was like I got no notification, and it wasn't coming up in my feed in any way, and I'm like, maybe Dom's not streaming tonight. I thought he was, and finally I just went hunting for it. It's like, yeah, he's playing. So I don't know, YouTube and their usual bullshit shenanigans. So that's why I was late to your show.
It's just like the GPS, you know. You get so used to being notified, you don't see anything else.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see who else I did notice. Hey, this guy.
What's up, Bad Joe?
He'll be on Country Fest. Looking forward to that. He's always great. And Kimmy's Lounge. Hi, Kimmy.
Hey, Kimmy and Kurt, Mr. Kurt. Kurt, it's coming, dude. I apologize.
The Caspernator.
I've been predisposed.
Yeah, it's been a busy week. Tom and I were scrambling. I mean, I rebooted my computer and did all the stuff, so I was good to go. And I get on at like right at 8 o'clock, and I'm like, I'm so late, and there's no Dom, and I'm like,
9:58.
uh-oh.
Yeah, 9:58 I signed in. And my first words to Chris were like, dude, first you couldn't hear me.
Yeah.
So I had to turn my sound on. I'm like, dude, you got to sign off your crackle. And he's like, so are you.
Yeah, so we both
had
left
to leave. Yeah.
Came back.
And it was fine. IT rules. Turn it off, turn it on.
Yep, exactly. It always works. Let's see if we missed anybody else in the chat. I think we got everybody. If we did miss you, forgive us, and we will find you. And we know we have lurkers. So we love lurkies long time, too. So you don't have to come into the chat, but we enjoy that you're listening.
I have been a big lurker. You know what it is? Ever since I started live streaming, I'm like, what? I can't be on a panel? Because it's so, you can say what you want so much faster than typing, and
Yes.
this Apple keyboard is the worst.
Yeah, I've been working a lot so I've been lurking and trying to actually do my real job.
Hey, Michael Songs, what's up, bro?
There he is. Hi, Michael. How are you? Howdy to you. Bella,
Howdy.
singular.
Honey. I'm drinking a Lovey Amagash White Ale.
Okay.
Very delicious.
I'm drinking coffee and water. Although I got a new supply of the Irish moonshine. The Puchin
that's
came
good.
in. So, yeah, that came Tuesday. I was pretty excited. Along with my kid, we ordered him a new bookcase because he just got a new apartment. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. And, the FedEx truck pulls up, and I'm in the kitchen getting a cup of coffee. And so I walk out because I'm going to meet the guy. I know the moonshine's coming. I didn't realize the bookcase was coming the same day. Well, this kid is scruffling in the back. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Well, he finally gets this giant box out, and he kind of tries to lift it. No way. So he slides it off the truck, and then he's like rolling it across the lawn. He's a little skinny FedEx kid. And I'm like, dude, really? And he got halfway across the lawn and just gave up, and then made me sign for that booze, and then off he went. And I'm like, lazy prick.
I mean, but he went, I would probably.
Well, my lawn ain't that big in the front.
Yeah, but still, it's your lawn.
But I
I yelled at my mailman one day because he jumped down. We have, my driveway's kind of raised, so it's got this old ass crumbling retaining wall. And he was jumping over it. I'm like, dude, man, look at that wall. I don't want you falling and fucking suing me. Use the damn road. Don't cross my lawn. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I'm serious. Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn. Well, I will defend the kid in that, okay, I'm way bigger than he was. And I go to pick up the box, and I'm like, holy shit. It was ridiculous.
Oh, those are the kind I bought my kid's computer desk, and I just opened it up and took it in piece by piece.
Well, it was, like I said, it was halfway my lawn. But, I used to work in warehouse. I know all the tricks. So I basically walked it end over end into the house and slid it on the floor.
Sometimes.
And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Unless it's like that press board, and you bust the corner.
Well, if something got busted, I'm calling the company. I'm blaming FedEx and going, yeah, those lazy pricks, because the box was beat to shit.
Yeah. Hey, Steve-O, what's going on, man?
I think they
Mr.
do it on
Smith.
purpose. When it's a really heavy box, I think
Hey,
they just...
Mr. Smith is saying you misspelled my name in the description. What's up with that, man?
Whose name?
Mine.
What?
That's what Mr. Smith is saying there. He's stirring up trouble again.
Smith is a big... son of a bitch, he's right.
We've only known each other for 3 years, folks.
Well, again, the whole Don and
No,
Chip
that's true.
thing.
I mean, we have our alias. You will see a Chip and Don show. one
yeah,
day.
Chip and Don is coming. Apparently, this is half the Chip and Don show.
Chris is just thinking. He's thinking ahead.
Yeah, I need to get computer glasses clearly because
You need to stop doing drugs.
or start. I think I need to
No,
start.
it's going to be reversed. Chip and Don sounds better than Don and Chip. So
Yeah,
it'll be Dom and Chris.
Dom and Chris sounds great, and we talked about that. That was a good flow. But Chip and Dom
Chip and Don says so
sounds
much
much better. Yeah. So
I agree.
anyway, okay, you
Hey
busted me,
Danielle,
Smith.
what's going on? Mr. Danielle is here. That's all right.
Well,
That's
the
all
other part
right,
was okay.
Chris.
Jesus. Well,
don't mind.
I mean, let's tell the truth on the other thing. We didn't have a show even set up until 2:00 today, my time.
Yes.
Because I'm like, oh shit, I got to do that, and then I did it. And then I had to figure out who the musical guest was going to be. And I'm proud to say it is our buddy from SWA, the metal piano guy, Mike Molino, is our featured artist
Yeah,
tonight.
That's awesome. Hopefully he'll come. Did you tell him?
Yeah, that would have been good, huh?
Probably a good idea to let the special featured artist of the evening know they're going to be played.
It's been a long ass week, folks.
The show is a work in progress, folks. We don't claim that it's good.
No, we didn't claim nothing. No,
We don't claim that we try either, but we're here.
I helped my kid move into his new place yesterday, and I'm tired. I'm old for that moving shit, you know?
Oh, moving's the worst.
And it's not that he has so much furniture and everything, although we did pick up some things. But the dude's our kid. He's got books like you can't believe. Boxes and boxes and boxes of books. All heavy. And, of course, thank God he's not on the third floor. Only the second floor. But
How far away does he live?
that's the best part. He was clear up north, and it took him an hour and a half to get to the house for any reason. Now he can be here in 15 minutes. He's not that far away, so it's fantastic. So we got him moved in. We bought him some groceries and took him out to dinner last night. And yeah, we're happy he's back in the area. It makes things a lot easier for all parties involved.
Yes, Smith, we're in negotiations, and we're going to be turning it into a Chip and Don, what do you call it? Those adult...
an adult resort.
vacation place, an adult resort.
Yeah, clothing optional, all the
Chip and
good
Don
stuff.
adult resort.
We'll serve Cavassier at the bar.
Classy.
Yeah. Have you ever had Cavassier?
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, actually, it's
I've
pretty good,
had-
actually.
I've literally had everything.
Literally. See? Some people, I mean, everybody knows the joke, but a lot of people have never actually had it. So that's why I asked.
Hey,
Yeah,
Siegel,
big-
what's up?
Big happenings. How do I look?
Very pale.
Yeah, I've got a new video camera, or webcam, and the picture seems like it's much clearer, but
Yeah, much clearer.
it's lighting wise, the lighting and I turned the lighting way down in my office because I've got LED strips that I can change the intensity, and I got it almost off, and I'm still pretty pale looking.
Very pale.
Yeah, so well, that's a work in progress too, but at least it's not all fuzzy like that Mac camera was just not doing a very good job.
No.
So we'll see. I think this one's going to be better. Hey, there he is, the dog paw. Wolf, good to see you.
Hey, dog. Oh, and David popped in. Hey, David.
Hi, David. David, you fitness freak. He's always out.
I
running
only
or
like-
walking his dog.
I'll only help move people I don't like. Sure, get the fuck out of here. I'll help you. But now I don't like
Yeah.
I don't like doing anything that I don't do for myself and then someone asks me for it. Like up in Pennsylvania, somehow I got scammed into helping these people like rake their leaves when I got up for the season. I'm like, here's the number I called. What do you want? I'm not going to go do this.
Come on, man.
You know,
Too
I came up
funny.
here to get drunk, not to work. Or at least to do work I want to do, like use my blowtorch to kill
Yeah.
weeds.
Burn weeds.
And that's fun.
More power. Yeah. He's my kid, so his packing was on point. Moved things once, got set up, all good. But yeah, I'm with you. These are
Yeah,
worn
what are-
out, huh?
No, I'm sorry for your knees.
Yeah.
Yeah, when are you guys planning on moving, Justine and Kurt? And still in Michigan or someplace else?
I believe they're just buying a place in Michigan. But,
Yeah, I've already volunteered to help Michael and Maria move. I'm like, yeah, I'll come help you guys. No.
yeah, he says, yeah, he'll let you know. Let you know. But yeah, it's tough to get old, David. And I noticed that carrying the stuff up the stairs. I'm like, last time I moved heavy stuff like this, I was in a little better shape.
That's why people always sell homes with pianos in them. Like, oh, Jesus,
We ain't moving this.
thing.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. When my mother-in-law passed away all those years ago, she had a upright grand piano from, the 1890s. This thing was beautiful, sounded amazing, but it was so heavy. And I think we sold it for $200 or something. It was ridiculous because we wanted it and we couldn't take it. We knew that it
So-
would go through our floor.
An upright or a grand piano?
Yeah, no, it was an upright.
So
The-
you said an upright grand. So
Yeah, well, that's it. It was
upright's
the-
flat against the wall.
Yeah, it is an upright, but it was the big one. The one that it was still
It's had the
maybe they call it a concert upright. I don't remember exactly what the thing is, but it was big and it was so flippin' heavy.
you usually need a crane to move one of those.
Yeah, it was not
Take
happening.
out which sections of windows and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
When we were away last week, we went to somewhere in Pennsylvania, Crystal Cave or something like that. It was like the first commercial cave for tourism, open like 1913, I think. And they were telling a story about like a couple got married down there, and they actually hoisted a grand piano through this cave so they can play like the wedding song on it. Like, look at that. Even back in the good old days, people were assholes.
Yeah.
Bridezillas existed.
Yeah, exactly. I'm missing something, Keebler. He must have had a comment earlier about something. Asking about playing something, and I missed it. Dun, 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 dun. I'm scrolling back, trying to figure out what the hell was going on in the chat. And so, hey, did you see my question earlier? And the answer is no. So I'm scrolling back, trying to find it.
Or you can just tell us again.
Yeah. Hey, there's Daniel. Hi, Daniel. We didn't say hi to Daniel.
I did. As soon as he came in, I said,
You said David. You didn't say Daniel.
I meant, no, both of them. I got them both. I got all
Did you?
the
You
Ds.
got them both. You're a
I
good
got all the
host.
Ds.
Look at you. Yeah, I'm not seeing the question. Ask it again, Keebler. I apologize.
Just so you know, the answer is going to be no.
Yeah. Oh, it's in my chat. That's why. Oh, okay.
Shouldn't be everywhere, though?
Yeah, you'd think so.
Are you in your chat or are you looking in? Where are we?
Yeah. Okay. So the question was, may I play Scars on PlayQuest this Saturday on my promotion?
Of course.
Absolutely. You have my full permission to play my song, Keebler. You are more than
we're
welcome.
not- we don't need to ask that question anymore. All of us, do we? If you want to say
As far as a courtesy, I think it is the right thing to do if you've never done it before, but you have my express permission to do so, Keebler. With my gratitude. Thank you. That I'm glad you enjoyed the song and to the point you wanted to share it.
Scars. We all
So,
got 'em.
yes.
Where
and
are
I'm-
we this evening?
We are in your chat.
We're in my chat.
Yeah.
Hello, my chat. My
All right, and I just
my
said
keeper
yes,
for a
you,
chat.
yes, you may. So it's in writing. So now there's no question. So yeah, if you're in my chat, you can click on the link at the posted pinned to the top, and you'll go over to Dom's chat and join the crew. Be in, get all friendly like.
Yes, it's a party. There's a party in my chat.
And nowhere else. Certainly not a party in his pants. Yes,
No.
and you're exactly right. YouTube has been kind of a pain with everybody, so I appreciate you asking, and you're good, bro. Do your thing. Now, people may be wondering, we had the little hint in the promo, and I've got Stop Calling Me Shirley in mine, and you say, oh, Surus, I speak jive. Everybody knows what we're referencing, right?
Possibly.
Put it in the chat if you know what we're referencing.
They're a little slow this evening. Come on, people, wake up.
Hey, well, they're right up with us. We just have a 5-second head start on them is all.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes, Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith has it. Yeah,
Winner, chicken dinner.
Dom and I were chatting this week, and I don't know how we got on riffing on airplane things, but we did. So that could happen during the course of the show.
Yeah.
Or, like many things Dom and I talk about, we may talk about it, not actually do it.
That's true.
But we plan on doing it, and that's the important thing. We plan.
Yes.
So how has your week been?
This week, typical, working.
Yeah. How's work
Stuff
going?
last week, work is good. I mean,
Good.
it's work.
It's work, right?
It's not like, I love work. I'm not one of those people. I do it because I need money to live. So that's what I do. Don't dislike it either. In case
Yeah.
you're listening, boss. But no, it's good. It's busy as hell. Busy as hell. Rolling out. 3 new companies are rolling out this week. So I had to actually hire a bookkeeper, and I'm trying to teach him to do the stuff I've been doing so I can focus on the 3 new companies and
Be more CFO-y than, yeah,
No, I'm not CFO-y, but just OE.
just
I'm good
controller.
just being OE.
Yeah. Well, I'm very fortunate. I love my job, but like every job, there is a lot of grunt work associated with it. And this week was grinding out grunt work, new ads for new products and press releases, and just and I do not enjoy writing press releases. Just
As evidenced by our promotionals.
well,
or by the 2 o'clock.
I need my proofreader because I will send stuff to the proofreader and go, this is great, except for,
You know what it is? I mean, we're all different people. So I don't think I'm right for me. Chris is right for him. Anyone else be right for you.
Yeah.
I can't promote this. If people want to come, they're going to come. If people want to see when I play, they'll come see when I play. But I can't do that. If I did, because then I'd worry about it. Then if people did,
Yeah.
well, did I do enough?
But you're onto something. When I'm doing the press releases for other products in the company that I didn't do, I don't have any problem with those.
Yeah,
Coming up with what I want to say about the books or magazines that I did, and I struggle with those.
Yeah. And you know what it is? It's not like I have total confidence in myself, but on the same token, like I don't, I don't feel comfortable doing that. Or,
Yeah.
or not just comfortable, just not something I feel like I need to do because it gets more popular or not popular. It's not going to really change anything for me.
Well, different mindset. As an older guy, when I played sports, you didn't dance in the end zone and, jump around and do a choreographed dance and everything.
Michael.
You handed the ball to the referee and, I scored a touchdown. Here you go. Here's the ball. Go back. What's the next point? And so self-promo, woo, I'm the best. That is not my wheelhouse.
Yeah, you got to watch with all these. I played sports when I was in school. You don't want to go Al Bundy, man.
No, there's no Al Bundy stuff.
You don't want to go Al Bundy.
No. Well, because I played offensive line and linebacker, so I didn't score a lot of touchdowns, needless to say. The only one I scored in varsity was a fumble. I fell on it in the end zone, so I got credit for the touchdown. But
Okay.
it's not like I carried the ball across the end zone.
Yeah, my 9-year-old's into football, and I'm trying to convince him to. You got to start playing tackle. We got to put you in the tackle league, or else,
Yeah, he's how old now?
9.
9. Yeah, he's still. If he's having fun playing flag, give him another year or two. Don't have to start him too early in that. Mine started younger. Different time. I'm not convinced that was the
Val.
best thing to do now. There she is.
I almost want mine to join tackle because he's fast, but man, he's a string bean.
Yeah.
So, I want him to feel that.
Well, appreciate you dropping by, Valerie.
Valerie.
Always good to see you. Yeah, we'll run down some of the shows, and I guess Frank is going to run us down on Monday. Asked us to do a promotional video, so.
Tell you the greatest thing about Frank wrote me and Chris that he was going to give us a comeuppance on Monday, and the best thing about having a part of a group email is when you get it first, and I just pushed it off on Chris. I'm like, oh, thank you, Frank. That's such a great idea. Unfortunately, I'm leaving town. Maybe Chris could do it. Here's to you, Chris.
Yeah, because that's never, ever happened before.
I'm just quick with the email, man.
Yeah, and I was doing other projects today, so I didn't see the email right away. But it's very cool of Frank to do that, and
it's very cool.
We'll put together a little promo video, and there. I mean, if Frank will be better about promoting us than we'll ever be. So
Well, he was like, I mean, God bless his soul. He's like, well, if you don't have the time, just send me clips, and I'll make a promo for you guys. I'm like, that would be like, I'd feel terrible. Okay, here, make a promo, and then
yeah, exactly.
promote
I'm not
it.
going to do that.
Yeah,
I mean, he
that's-
offered to do it. If I got to pull the clips down, I might as well go ahead and stitch them together and not, I mean, come on. Frank, you're awesome, but dude, you don't have to do everything for us. And, you got your own stuff to do. Frank is good people. Damn nice Canadians.
They really are.
They really are. Indeed. Well, I'm trying to think. I asked you how like I said, my week's just been long.
You know what
and
I wanted
busy.
to know, Chris?
What's that?
Do you like movies about gladiators?
What? Yeah, my goodness. I love that movie. So, Billy.
I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but like 3 guys, the guys who wrote it, like worked in the diner together, and they just, it was what they were doing when they
Yeah,
were
they were
talking
just
about-
entertaining
Right,
themselves.
yeah, making fun of the other movie, the original.
Yeah,
Airplane
absolutely.
77.
My favorite early in the movie. Please park in the white courtesy
Oh, yeah,
zone.
that,
Yeah. No, park in the red courtesy zone.
don't
You
give me
idiot.
that white zone parking shit.
Yeah, get in the red zone. Back and forth.
No, that is a great one. That is as good as like in Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Like, who are you? I am your king. I didn't vote for you.
I didn't vote for you.
I can listen to that one over and over.
That whole rant is fantastic.
But so is the white zone. And the white zone may be a little better because the delivery, they really try their best to maintain like it's a recorded voice.
Oh, absolutely.
Until they just
Well, because they do red and white and alternate like 2 or 3 times
Yeah,
before it starts ramping up. And then
you don't realize it the first couple of times when they're going through. Wait,
Yeah.
no, they're saying different things.
Yeah, because it was just the back. And the other thing that dates that movie, remember when the Hare Krishnas were everywhere, and
Yeah.
we're always hitting you for money, and of course that was the whole thing in the movie, fighting his way through all the Hare Krishnas. But last time I was in the airport, it hit me that I haven't seen those guys for years. And
Yeah, what happened to them?
I don't know. The
What
mothership
happened
took
to
them.
the Hare Krishnas?
I don't know. Mothership took them home or something. Who knows? They're all working at Starbucks now.
Those are the best ones. Bootlegger. Agreed. It is still, and it's like one of the first. The funniest of all the, the making
Yeah, those
fun of
parody
things.
movies were, and it was the king of those. Although there were some good ones.
Oh, I mean, all the naked gun is just.
Wow, the Naked Gun ones. I mean, Leslie Nielsen. Well, and of course, he was a serious actor, and then that's why he got cast in Airplane.
Yeah,
Because
that's
he
right.
was that serious delivery and everything, but his comedic timing was amazing, and they went, "Oh, we're on to something." With this guy.
Oh no,
Yeah.
he's awesome at it because he doesn't do it funny.
Yeah,
And
he
that's
what was hilarious.
He does it like a leading man, and that's what makes it so funny. Nice beaver, and from Naked Gun.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's you don't want to be too quick to the plate on that one. And I was just thinking the other gag. Remember when right before Ted's trying to land the plane and everything, he goes, "Just wanted to come in and wish you good luck." And Leslie Nielsen walks out, and then after it's all over, the plane's on the ground and everything, and the autopilots come up. Then he walks in, "Just want to wish you good luck." I was like, "Okay, we landed. It's over." Good movie.
Where it was that moment I first realized Elaine had doubts about our relationship, and that above anything else led me to my drinking problem.
Yeah, the drinking problem.
Oh, it's so silly. I have to watch it now. Maybe
Yeah, no, that's it. I was watching clips
it this
today,
weekend.
but now I got to watch the whole thing.
What do you say we play a song, my friend,
I think we need to.
from the poor bastard who doesn't even know where?
Yeah, he doesn't even know what's going on.
Honoring him.
Yeah, we should email him.
He wouldn't be here. I think he was fishing with his kid at last I saw.
Yeah,
Did you see that? He posted a clip.
yeah,
of
he was
his
out
kid fishing.
doing things. Okay, Little League Baseball, you caught a ball to the face, but hockey's much safer. I mean, that scar is from when a guy skated over my forehead. This one on my cheek is a puck that hit me while I was refereeing.
If you paid more than $20 for your new camera, we'd probably see these things you're mentioning.
Yeah.
But right now, you're just a pasty white boy.
Well, again, I wasn't sure what the problem might be, and I thought, Temu, $20, I'll take a chance. If it looks a little bit better, then maybe I'll spend the money on a real camera. But I like to try before I buy, and I do the same thing with tools. If it's a tool I don't think I'm going to use often, I'll go to Harbor Freight and I'll buy a cheap ass one there. And if I use it, and then I'll replace it with a good tool.
Funny thing is that your new camera actually costs more money than the bass guitar you never received.
Almost, yeah.
That was 1995, right?
1995, but $12 insurance.
Right. Yeah. That's what cracked me up when he told me. He told me that. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You bought a $19 guitar and you paid for the insurance. You know it's gonna be a piece of crap when it comes, right? Like, what are you insuring?"
I have
It's like, excuse me, post office, the duty I shipped in this spot got smushed. It's still shit.
sometimes you have a add to cart moment. And you're like, do you want to insure it? Well, of course, it's a guitar.
I'm protecting my investment.
Yeah.
Oh, I so wish you. Maybe in 3 years you'll get the box.
Yeah.
Be
Box will show up. We've
bits
been
of
trying to deliver
sawdust.
this. Yeah, and then it's a box of sawdust and some termites, and they're like, "Thanks,
Some
bro."
strings of wah, 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 wah.
Oh, you never know. All right, well, let's play a little Mike Molino, our featured artist tonight, the metal piano guy. You know him, you love him. This is Come Around Here.
Ran to the mountaintop, but still not high or far enough away. I still can hear them call my name. Choking on soda pop with fizzle to my tired worried brain for a moment.
Oh, here we go.
Got there
Holy
All
smoke!
right. Holy smokes. That's good stuff from
Mike's
Mr.
good people.
Molino.
He's good people.
Yeah, he is a great guy. And doing Country Fest, I think he's missed one. I think his streak got broken. He had done every one and then missed one now. So I think
I think at this point I've missed more than I've played.
is that right? How many
I think
have
I've
you played
only
this
played
year?
2.
Oh, yeah, no, because this is going to be the 5th one. So yeah, you
Remember
will-
the first one I had to bow out the week before. That's when my body decided to go, fuck you.
yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, Molino Miss Metal Fest? The Metal Piano Miss Metal Fest.
Yeah. I
Hello,
know,
Summer
right?
Thunder.
Yeah, just bizarre, but that's the irony is fantastic in that respect. But we all have lives and everything, and I was across the planet for Metal Fest, so I couldn't do it. Actually, I think it's going to be better doing Country Fest for me, quite frankly.
Yeah, I would have. I was very ready for Country Fest. Timing didn't work though,
That happens, right?
so that's why I had my own Country Fest.
That's right. If you guys missed it, go check Dom's channel and get his
Dom Goes
replay.
Country.
Dom Goes Country, and he had little background and everything. But he played some good music.
But I still wore this.
Well, that's trucker's
And
hat,
if I was country, that's what. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Mm.
well, that's a rustic look.
It's very
Yeah.
cozy.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, that's not a look you'd look at that and go, "Oh, that guy lives, just outside New York City."
Or that guy lives probably alone and in a basement. Hello.
In a woods someplace,
Yeah. Oh man, I would love to live in the woods someplace.
Yeah, me too. I live up in the hills and have deer as neighbors. and-
Oktoberfest would have been a good one, but I don't know too many pokers.
Yeah.
Pokers.
Yeah, learn the polka. Roll out the barrel, we'll have a barrel of fun. Too.
I know the Oktoberfest drinking song. That's about it. Ein Prusten, I lug dig high. 1, 2, 3, biza. Never missed an Oktoberfest. Went to 4 of them.
There you go.
What a friggin' party. What a friggin' party.
Good stuff.
Oh,
Thank
Michael,
you for the
quick
link.
with the links.
Michael, Camila has put up Molino's links. So yeah, I mean, our chat is on it. As sloppy as we are in some things, our chat is. They
Hey,
got it going
Michael,
on.
when is your pre-order up? You should put that link in there.
Yeah, definitely, Michael. If you're not aware,
You can
and
get
if
a
you aren't,
personalized LP.
yeah, get out of the cave. You can select a song and get it direct to vinyl, right? For personalized for you.
I definitely want to get one, Mike, and you know what song it has to be, and I'm going to say the title correctly, and if I'm paying, I'm going to want you to say the title incorrectly too. The first song I love is, I forget what I always called it, Southern Octagon or something like that.
Yeah.
Flames on South Oregon, I called it.
Yeah, you call it Oregon, but it's Octagon. Yeah. I strongly considered it, and then I double checked, and I don't actually have a record player that functions.
Oh, we recently got one, so I definitely want to get one, but I am very lax in things I'm supposed to do. So
Yeah. Well, they did.
Oh, that's
Lax-
what I'm. That's yeah.
There you go. See?
Just for me.
Yeah. Now,
I looked at it quick, like my vision ain't so good either. Things get a little fuzzy.
indeed.
I saw the South, I saw a no, and I just, it must be that.
Well, my plan is, Kurt, to give Justine a run for her money in the sexy Michael song tank top. Just saying, because it's kind of my thing.
I'm waiting for Michael Song's flannel.
Go.
I hear it. If the apron goes well, he's gonna go into it.
Hey, that's right. It's a good look. So,
Women should wear tank tops. Men should not.
well, I mean, it's sleeveless, not a tank top. Exactly. And if you're going to wear don't wear a wife beater. No, it's not.
What's wrong with a wife beater?
Well, it's
It's part of my heritage.
and by disparaging your people.
Yeah, exactly. I am offended. God damn it. I'm going to have to go beat my wife. I'll be right back.
I'm going to punch somebody. Honey, come here.
Homie don't play. She don't play that.
No, pick a fight with an Irish woman. That'll end well for you. It's been nice knowing you, brother.
We work well for a reason. She lets me run the show, but I know the boundaries.
There you go. There you go.
All right,
Michael
everybody,
Songs.
you can
merch.
get yourself your very own collectible and playable merch for Michael Songs.
Yeah. And why wouldn't you want to? It makes a great Christmas gift. There you go. Well, speaking of songs, we are going to take a little time and talk about Dom's working on a new song.
Oh, okay. I wasn't know if we were going to do that. Yeah.
We're doing it
Okay.
because it's the SWA Happy Hour, and we don't
That's
talk
true.
about Songwriters Anonymous as often as we probably could, because for a while there, we felt maybe it was like getting a little overexposed, or people thought it was some kind of exclusive club, and it's just not. It's just guys that, give each other ideas and help each other out. And we bounce stuff off one another. Dom submitted one yesterday, said, here's my idea, here's the concept, here's the lyrics, here's my first pass, give me some feedback.
Yeah. And it was I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Because what the hell is it called?
Well, it was Melissa, but it's Marissa.
I don't know if Marissa doesn't roll off my
Yeah.
mouth the same way. New York, ours
Ours are tough.
are tough. So it may have to say stay, Melissa. But I'm trying to find one thing created. There we go. Did I delete it accidentally? Oh no, that's why it's in the wrong folder. It was okay. So back in June, on June 1st, actually, I wrote down. I have like a book with just like one-liners. That's all I got. But like that would be good for a song. So I wrote down when I'd give up all my dreams and all my wishes if I could meet a girl just like Melissa. And it just stayed there. And then I guess it was last night, I looked through it every once in a while and I saw that and I started playing and pretty much wrote out kind of like a love song for a stripper. So that's what it turned out to. And I wasn't happy about it. Like I thought it was it's not my thing. I'm not like a stripper guy. I've been to strip clubs. I mean, I'm in construction, so yeah, I have to go to them sometimes. Not someplace I would necessarily choose to go, especially for sushi. So then I was going to wuss out, and I was like, I had an alternate version. I was going to call it Marissa, and it was going to be about Marissa Tomei, and Chris gave me shit about it, like, no, that's stupid, kind of thing. So then I stuck with the original song. But the one thing I'm happy with, which I think Michael only saw the first draft, and then I did a second draft, and then I did a finalized draft. And what I like was that I feel like I turned the story around a little bit, so it's not so much about the woman anymore. It's about the stupidity of the guy watching this woman, thinking he has a chance with her. So So yeah, new song called Melissa.
Yeah, and this is how we work. We give each other feedback, and I think the second version of the lyrics, I think it really did a good job of kind of because we all know guys that oh man, I'll get with that stripper or whatever. And yeah, it doesn't work that way, fellas. By the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
generally doesn't.
See this is my new song notebook.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Well, because I got sick of the yellow stickies all over my computer and my desk and everything with little lyric fragments and everything. So now I'm getting a little better organized.
Yeah, I don't even have. I have a doodle book, but everything goes into my computer.
Yeah,
You know?
if I think it's something, I will. Because a lot of times the lyrics will come to me in the stream, and I'll go ahead and fire up a Word document and just write everything down that I can think of at that time.
Yeah, I didn't post the updated. It happened like boom, 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 boom. Like Chris and I were like after Michael commented on it. Naya commented on it, and I was more like that's what I said. My post was I'm checking the temperature of the room because even like I wasn't so sure about like do I really want to stand behind this because most of the songs I write are pretty personal to me, and this really wasn't. So like Michael was like, it doesn't sound like one of your normal songs because it wasn't. It was just rolled out about
Which
something
is
completely I don't
good.
know about.
I like Dom doing that. I write from my imagination most frequently, frankly. I write only sometimes from my personal experience. So yeah, Dom and I are very different in that.
Yeah,
respect.
I'm pretty much 90%. Every song you hear from me happened to me, or I was part of it, kind of thing. So only a handful of songs have no real bearing in my world.
And that's fun. So that's your little
Yeah.
bit about Songwriters Anonymous for this thing. That's just what we do. And you songwriters out there, we are always kind of sniffing around. If there's new blood and you want to talk to us about being a part of the group, send us an email.
Oh yeah, we'd be happy to have anybody. All you have to have is a desire to try.
Yeah, and really interact with people because that's what it's all about.
That's the key thing. We don't like the people who don't interact.
Yeah, because what's the point? They're just taking up space.
Yeah, so what's the point?
But yeah, to Dom's point, he took the temperature, and I felt
and
like the hook was really strong.
Yeah,
so did Naya.
actually, you like that part the best. And
Yeah.
I was like, huh. If you guys, I could play it if you guys wanted.
Do it. Play. I mean, we're talking about this abstract thing. Play the song real quick.
All right. So let me switch Roni over here. Still use a foot pedal.
I've got a box that I put my foot on, but I don't use it that much. So, yeah, Camila, thanks for the Country Fence link. We'll play that promo at some point tonight.
Where is it? It's over here, I think. All right. So this is our new Dom Father original called Melissa. And it's definitely not meant to be an acoustic song.
Yeah, that was the one thing that came out of Naya.
Oh, yeah.
He said it
Yeah.
very strongly, and I followed up with it. It's like, well, this needs to be a full band,
Yeah.
drums, the whole nine.
100%. Okay, here we go. All right. Here we are. All right, here we go. New song from Songwriters Anonymous. I give up all my dreams and all my wishes. I could meet a girl just like Melissa. Love the way she moves in her high-heel boots. Bright light shine just as she moves into frame in front of me like a movie star from the silver screen. knows it, and I hope that I won't blow it when I get the chance to be her man. Melissa, what's it gonna take for you to notice me? Been standing here all night long. Melissa could be mine, but I'm running out of time, and I'm down to my last dime. Ruby Woo lipstick on, she's dancing to her favorite song once or twice a week. Ain't enough for me. Love the red dress she's on, and I won't be on too long. Gonna take her home when the morning comes. Maybe then we take a drive to the countryside. She's so fine, goddamn, she knows it, and I hope that I won't blow it if I had the chance to be her man. Melissa, what's it gonna take for you to notice me? Been standing here all night long. Melissa could be mine, but I'm running out of time, and I'm down to my last dime. Give up all my dreams and all my wishes. I could meet a girl just like Melissa, love the way she moves.
Oh, yeah. Oh, see, you can see why I think that has potential to be just a fantastic song. Yeah, love it. Well, there you go, folks. A little insight into. Now, I've got a couple new ones, but you're not going to hear them tonight. You gotta go to Country Fest, and then you'll hear my two new ones.
Oh, I've heard them.
You've heard them. I mean, Don's
I
like,
heard them.
yeah, I've.
Let me switch my echo. Yeah, so that's and we all use Songwriters Anonymous for different things. I'm like the lyric guy, so I'm probably like one of the few who do like lyric kind of songs, like here's my lyrics kind of thing. A lot of other people like more or full songs, or like you're like production guy.
Yeah, and everybody has a little different take on that.
Because we all write different. Chris does not write the way I do. I write like Michael. I sit on the couch with a notepad and my acoustic guitar, and I don't do anything until I'm like, all right, I feel the song's done. But I work like Chris if I have an electric guitar. If I have an electric guitar, I write the song in the DAW. So,
yeah, I do a combo of the two, but for me, I have either a chord idea, progression, or a lyric, that's somewhat established, and then it comes together for me, and I'm like,
oh, thanks, Justine. That's nice. Yeah, and I think it's kind of cool. It's kind of like a basic rock song, kind of like a little countryness to it, I really like the verse melody, though. That's my favorite part about it.
Well, yeah, and that's why I thought it was compelling. I think it's got a really good hook.
And I don't normally, I'm usually very few words, and this is a fairly wordy.
Yeah.
Like, they just keep coming. So
sometimes you got a lot to say. I get that. Yeah.
It's just fun when doing like something like that when... like I always say, I generally don't know what I'm writing until I get to a certain point, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's what this is about, kind of thing, So, yeah, but it was fun. But that was a pretty quickie.
Yeah, it's fun when it comes together, and I think a lot of times the best songs, you don't labor over them. you know, that for me, there are parts of the
Chris.
verse that I don't kill myself on because they're just moving the idea along till we can get to the chorus and the hook. And that's just kind of, that's me.
I greatly there I differ. Like,
Yeah, Dom and I
I'm
don't
not-
see
If
eye
I'm
to eye
not
on that.
sold on the lyrics in the verse, I'll never make it to the chorus because what's the point? It's like, yeah, you forgot all this other stuff. So, but I'm a lyric guy. You know, I've always been. No matter who I've listened to, I can't explain why I love Kiss, and I still do. But they are really bad lyrics. You know.
Well, and that's my point. Sometimes if the song really moves along and it's got a
True.
great chorus,
Yeah.
the verse that got you there, you go, it's a throwaway. It's,
Yeah.
okay.
Unless you do like 9 Inch Nails and the verse, the pre, everything's a new hook. You know.
Yeah.
They were very like, oh my God, I need a break from singing.
Very true. All right.
Yeah, so I want to, I think before I get too used to playing this on my acoustic, I think I should, since I haven't recorded anything in a while, I have to help you with that one song. I think I should just go right into recording it.
Yeah, I say knock the training wheels back off and just
Yeah.
do it. And then before you know it, you really have
Because
something.
that's the other thing too. It's a fairly simplistic, you don't really need more than the guitar, a bass, drums, and vocals, you know. So,
No, it's a very straightforward song.
yeah.
And straightforward is good.
Yeah. They generally are the best.
Yeah. Yeah, not a big fan of
On my
overthinking these things.
on my live stream on Tuesday, I forget what songs. Oh, I was playing a song from Blaze Foley, and it's just like a 3/4, and I'm like, oh man, this song just friggin' moves me, man. And it's GCD, it just sounds so good. But so different from every other G, C, and D song, and
Yeah,
that's
that's funny how
that's
that
the thing
works.
that amazes me. Like I was telling Chris that there are a lot of my own songs I don't play on the same night because I reuse my music all the time.
course.
These are the like these are the progressions I like, and I just keep
Yeah.
trying to see how many times I could do it over again.
Yeah, no, that's very true. I'm definitely guilty of that.
Main Street's a good song. Actually, most of Bob Seger's songs are.
Yeah, Seeger's, it was good.
And that I think that it is a good. I think Bob Seger, that it would be a good place to put me. Like it's somewhere between rock and country.
Yeah.
But I would need the only thing Bob Seger didn't have, which I also want, is in the blues. So
Yeah. Yeah, Seeger wasn't, he was a Midwestern guy, but he wasn't real bluesy.
no, it
Just
wasn't
not-
bluesy at all. No,
Yeah. no.
Chris Stapleton,
There you go.
he's rock, country, and blues.
Yeah.
I fucking love him.
Yeah. I told you, Stapleton's the man. Yeah, big fan. And of course, he played in a very progressive bluegrass band for a while, which was outstanding. The Steel Drivers.
So, thank you, Kurt. So, yeah, I had this idea. I don't know if you were there, Chris. So, my live stream is called the Song List, and every week I make a new song list. It's usually around 20 songs, half covers, half originals. And I proposed the idea of doing maybe like once a month celebrity song list, where I send someone, here's my spreadsheet of all the music I play, and they make the song list, and I'll play every song that they want. And then I was like, you could come up with me. That'd be cool to hang out. Or give me like a little blurb. Why did you pick that song? What it means to you?
Oh, I like
You
that
know,
idea.
because that's how I feel with music. Is like every song I play, I have at least a story in my head for, and sharing those stories is how you get to learn people.
Yeah, no,
So
I love that idea.
Good night, Michael. Songs. See you
Yeah,
soon.
we'll
pal.
see you, Michael. Be well. We'll see you See you Saturday for sure, if not before. There's
No,
not much time before Saturday, is there?
no one has volunteered yet, Kurt.
Well, Kurt, you can be the first kid on your block. Well, you need to send me the latest updated list because I will definitely do that with you one night.
You know what I did yesterday? I accidentally, I used Ultimate Guitar. And at one point I had like different files because I have, A to C or whatever. And I was like, this is too ridiculous. I keep just playing like I had to put them back in one file. And when I was moving, I accidentally deleted the main file. I was like, oh, so now I'm trying to friggin' reconstruct it. Like, what the hell did I even know how to play? So,
Oh, that ain't good.
yeah, so I'm in the process of doing that.
Not good at all. Well, easy to do that. Well, let's play another one of our buddy from Songwriter Anonymous, Mike Molino's songs.
Alrighty.
And this one is one that I happen to like quite a bit. This is a song of his called Up From Here.
Took our time on the road, 'cause we ain't got nowhere to go, but only up from here after an all-time low. And if I thought you'd care, I'd say I love you, but we'll just close our eyes and let go. Leave me, baby, hold me, baby. Either way, we'll learn to grow, survive and find our road, hope and make it up from here. I'll lead the way, and if you don't follow, you still find your road, hope and make it up from here. Hatred breeding out of control, while blessed with what some will never know. Can't take that back after what you say. When it's in the past, you regret someday and give anything to be here again. Leave me, baby, hold me, baby. Either way, we'll learn to grow, survive and find a road, hope and make it up from here. I'll lead the way, and if you don't follow,
right, there was Mike with Up From Here. Cool song from him. Again, I'm a big fan of his work, and that's a good one. We'll play a couple other ones of his that I really like as we go through. And we'll play a couple more tonight at some point. But Dom has left the building temporarily, as he tends to do. You know, because he's an old man. He's got to pee and smoke and get another beer, and it takes him time now. He's just not as spry as he used to be. I'll just sit here and dog on him until he comes back. Won't that be fun? Thank you, Camila, for flinging the links. There's Mike's.
Hey, now.
Yeah, I was just dogging you when you weren't here because you weren't here.
That's special.
I told you everyone you were old and slow, and it, you had to limp and get a beer and pee and smoke, and it takes you a while.
I did 2 of those things.
Yeah, well, I drink coffee all day, so I can go a while before I.
I've been I've been trying now. Like when I walk through the door home from work, trying to have my last cup because it's been affecting me.
Yeah.
So,
If let's see. Ooh, yes. By all means. See, here's somebody promoting themselves, and we're a fan of that.
absolutely.
Yeah, and I love the work that you and Leela do together. The Chill Zone stuff
Yeah.
is fantastic. So everybody grab that link, set it up, get the notification. I'm hoping it's not at a time that I'm either asleep or doing something else, but
I don't think I can be there live. I'm heading up to Pennsylvania tomorrow, but I will definitely check it out. But if ever you're around, you should go.
yeah, definitely. It's always great when you support an artist at their premiere.
Premieres are the most important.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun, and you can chat with everybody, and it's a nice little sense of community. So yeah, be there tomorrow at their new song.
Thank you, Cole.
Yeah. And
Hello, Mary Lee, and yes, we like Mike too.
we love Mike a long time. He's our palsy.
It's E. Oibin and Povol.
Hey, new folks. That pole. Doink. Or isn't it boing? I think he been
No
announced
doink.
himself.
That's Pinky in the Brain.
Yeah, but he's got his mouth harp.
Hey,
and
Jerry.
it's Boing.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
all
that
right.
is that his new thing?
That's his new thing.
That's
Yeah,
his thing.
yeah. He brings it on the show when he's.
I was hanging out with E. Urban's voice on Chat Show.
I saw a little bit of that. He had sent out the list of movies, and the only movie in that list that I'd ever actually seen was Rear Window. And I saw it in film class in college, so I didn't remember any of the movie other than Jimmy Stewart. So I was not going to be any help on that show, so I just watched for a little bit.
I think I can cover that song, Mary Lee. I loved Pinky in the Brain.
Oh, it's fantastic.
The first episode I ever saw of it, I was fucking baked, man. Came in, and the Brain was literally a Nazi, and it was a bunch of Pinkies like I was hysterical. It was so funny.
It's a good
Just
show.
the concept, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to do today?
Take over the world. Same thing we do
Same
every
thing
day.
we do take over the
Over
world.
Yeah, good show. Indeed. Yeah, that would be fun. Well, you're going to have to do that. Maybe do
Yeah. I learned it a long time ago. And it's not that hard.
No, those kind of jingly songs tend not to be hard, but that's why they're so memorable because they just
Yeah.
they sear into your brain and you have earworm for the rest of your life, and it will come to you at random times. I tried to share this with my wife, and she was having no part of it. But my earworm the other day was Chicken Attack. Who's familiar with that? I mean, if you've been on the internet for any length of time, it's a Japanese yodeler. And it's this whole chicken. I should probably find the video at some point. But anyway, it got stuck in, and I tried to share the video with her, and so it would get stuck. And she said, "I'm having no part of this, dude. No." And she like turned her back, walked out. She's like, "You're not sticking your
she
earworm
knows
on
you.
me." Yeah, she's like, "You're not sticking your," because I will do that, driving her to work and everything. I'll go,
You know,
"Here's-"
that is an interesting question for the people in chat. Most of us have significant others. How many of them take part? Like we know Pole Vault Sunshine, Michael.
Yeah, they
Maria,
work together all the time.
Justine and Kurt. And how many, like my wife wants nothing to do with anything I do. On this. This is my thing. She has her thing. Chris is pretty much like that, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
She will, occasionally poke her head in and see.
Although my wife knows all about you, knows all about Michael, knows all
Yeah,
about. I was
same.
playing a song. She's like, "Is that Naya?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Same thing,
So,
we were listening
the
to your
personal stuff she knows because that stuff I
Yeah.
talk about.
Yeah.
That's me and Chris talk a lot, so that's what I talk about, but not the music stuff. And I like it better that way.
Yeah, I just kind of keep her informed as to what I'm doing, and she knows. She's like, "Okay, Saturday you got that big gig, right?"
Yeah,
Yep.
that's mainly for dates.
Yeah. So, yeah,
So
'cause
how about you people?
Yeah,
Do you
how's the?
share with your mate, or is it your own thing? That's what I would like to know.
Yeah, and my wife, super supportive of what I do. I've always been a musician ever since she's known me. We've talked about it. She's bought a lot of my guitars for me. Fair enough, Kurt. But yeah, she doesn't like, "Hey, have you written a new song this week?" Or, "Can I hear your..."
Yeah, well, actually, probably my wife's happiest day was when you and I became friends because that's when I stopped going, "Hey, honey, want to hear this new song I wrote?" Because then I just started doing it to Chris.
Yeah,
And it was better for both of us.
Yeah, probably. There we go. It's still happily married. So there you go. Well, don't catch on fire then, Pole Vault. That won't be good.
Yeah, I don't know the reference. I mean, I know who the people are. I don't know how they go together. So that's lost on me.
Yeah, well, Quincy Jones was a big Motown producer and had a hand in a lot of their work.
And Michael Jackson was the king of pop.
Yes, he was.
That's why I'm like, so.
Well done, Michael. Brought us back to the airplane. Don't start with your White Zone shit again. Well done, Michael. Yes. Classic airplane stuff. Yeah, I don't know. The chat is not playing along on this, so Urban kind of said, I don't have to worry about that.
Well, that's all nice. Let's say Quincy was a little hard on Michael. Oh, okay.
Well, so was Joe, so there you
So
go.
that's what you guys are into. Got it. Gotcha. Secret safe for me. Paul Vault's getting a ball gag.
Yeah, the antiquing is taking on a whole new thing.
That's cool, Kurt. You should always be an honeymoon phase. We cycle. We're in a good cycle right now.
Yeah. If you're together long enough, there are times that you're, good friends.
Hey, it's Mr. Mike Bellino.
Hey,
What's
hey,
going
Mike, you
on,
know
my
what? We're going to
friend?
play your songs tonight.
Yeah.
Son
Chris
of a
is like,
bitch.
we're playing Mike tonight. I'm like, did you tell him? He's like, oh, I probably should have done that.
Yeah,
Don't sue us, Mike. Don't sue us.
yeah, but thanks for coming. And everybody loves your music, same as we do, Mike. So good to see you. Yeah, that was that could have been done better. Let's just say that could have been done better.
That's all right.
Well, maybe kind of.
Who
a
told
surprise.
you? How'd you find out about it?
Well, maybe he saw the feed. He was like, Mike Molino. Oh, yeah, I know that guy.
No, he's going to take us down. He's probably really calling YouTube.
That's
I
right.
did not give my permission.
Yeah, he's got the lawyer on speed dial. Oh, these pricks are going to owe me. Yeah, no, we only get copyright strikes when we play Dom stuff because he basically copyright strikes himself.
That douchebag John Dominic gets me every
Yeah.
time.
Every dime.
Every fucking time. I think Jade, well, it may have been Jade, like, who's John Dominic? I'm like, oh, Jade, please. Just leave
let
it
that go.
alone. I don't know what to do about this.
Yeah.
Just keeps coming
It
back.
seemed like a
coming
good
back.
idea at the time.
It's why I don't record any music anymore. I'm afraid John Dominic's going to get me. Don't ever change your legal artist name. Just that's all I'm saying. Don't
Stick with whatever you started
whatever.
with. Just stick
If
with it.
You know, yeah.
Yeah. But had you stuck with that, you couldn't be the Dom father. You'd
That's
be the
true.
John
That is true.
father, and that would just be dumb.
John Father's kind of dumb. Yeah.
Kind of dumb. Yeah, that doesn't work at all.
Yeah. See what he heard said. The big three.
Yeah, exactly. The guys that'll get you. Yeah. Yeah, you came in ahead of Metallica.
Exactly, yeah. They got nothing on my ass, man.
Yeah, that's right. Edged out
John Dominic
Metallica.
does not fuck around. Don't play the hard road, folks. I remember when Russ was making that promo, he was using that clip, and he was like, dude. I'm like, I'm sorry, Russ. I cannot stop this guy.
Can't undo it. Oh, too funny.
Hey, what's up, bladder pussy?
Yeah, hey, we've got some new people joining us. 710 is Oil Upside Down. Good to see you tonight. Thanks for joining us. And
Someone's got to make the
Perpetual.
name like, what was Shell Oil or Boobs? Someone's got to be Boobs.
Ah, yes, the old calculator.
The old calculator tricks.
Upside down spelling, yeah. Good stuff. Well,
Oh, too funny.
Perpetual, good to see you. And everybody. And we've even got our featured artist here tonight, which doesn't happen that often. We either get people in different time zones or so.
I think we're going to make a point to start letting them know now.
Yeah, we'll do better at that. We'll try.
At least we'll get one more person to come.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Charlie, how are you?
Well, we should go. The Mike Molina, we're going to play your songs tonight, but you have to guarantee you bring 10 people to watch, just like they used to, like when I used to play.
Yeah, you get all your friends, and they pay the cover charge and everything.
Dude, man,
Yeah,
I don't even know 10 people. I know like the 4 guys in the band and maybe like 2 others.
yeah. Yeah, back in the days, we didn't travel very well either. We had, I don't know, maybe 20 people that, and probably 7 of them would actually show up. Mm-hmm. Yep, those were the days, my friend.
So, I don't know if I told you, Chris, I went to Hershey last week.
You did go to Hershey,
Hershey
last
Park.
week.
Took the
How's-
kids.
How was Hershey?
It was pretty good. It was very good. Had a lot of fun. My plans coming in fruition. So, like 2 years ago, my kids were really nervous on rides, And I don't want to be nervous. And I know I'm getting older, and I don't want to do this shit. So I kind of plotted out amusement parks on the East Coast, looking at roller coasters. Like, all right, we're going to work away. And we've hit like 7 or 8 smaller kind of parks, And I always told them, like, until you can go on every roller coaster here, we don't leave. Hey, Chad. So we finally did it, and we go to Hershey. Hershey Park has 17 different roller coasters, right? So
Crazy.
we went with a mission, like, how many can we do? And we did 10. 10 of 17 we went on.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, it was good. And I got to, like, 2 of them. I thought I was going to crap my pants. I am way too old to be going on roller coasters. But I figure, like my wife was like, "Oh, I don't even want you going on these things. Your neck. That's what I don't want you popping a fucking." She's like, "If you go down, I'm leaving you. Like that's it."
Yeah.
But it's like I have to. So like my whole idea is I got to get these guys ready. They got to be able to do it by themselves, you know. So we went on a bunch of them. I brought two of them, not ones I filmed, but I brought two of the ones we went on that we can watch together.
Oh, yeah. No, we need to do that. Check out. I love roller coasters. I still go on them whenever I get the chance. I just don't go to parks very often.
Yeah. So we started with all the little, like, you know, all the little ones, and they all have something. And, you know, in roller coasters, there's speed, there's going upside down, inverted or not, inclines and stuff. So the first we went on is pretty new. Well, the first real good one. It was called Candemonium. And unbeknownst to me, it was the highest ride in the park. It inclined 210 feet in the air and then went down like this ungodly steep angle. At like 77
Start small.
miles
Good thinking.
Yeah. It was. So this is the first one. We're gonna get a bird's eye view. Hold on. Let me go to present. This is Candemonium. Did I share it? I don't know. No, I didn't share. Oh, here you go. Share screen. Here we go. Candemonium. All right, this is the first roller. Well, this is the 9th roller coaster we went on. Going up, man, I was just like, oh, Jesus Christ, this is really high.
$77. Yeah. Yikes. I like how it accelerates to the top. Yikes.
This was just fucking,
Whoa.
It was brutal, man. All right, we were going down. My 11-year-old's next to me, and he is friggin' terrified, right? So I take my left hand and I go to try to comfort him, and I'm like, oh, he's on his own, man. I was like, and I just gave him a smile, like, we're gonna be okay, Jack.
You had death grip on the bar.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, this is cool, man.
Yeah, it was scary as hell the first time because it's really high, and I don't like high. I do not like heights. But like I picked it because of the speed, and it's like it's a very smooth ride. You don't move around. You're just in your seat, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, see, the old ones here, you know, the wooden ones.
Yeah.
Because, you're banging and you think, oh, we're coming off the track. We're going to die.
Yeah. Well, we went on one. They had this one there. I mean, they went on it so many times. That's what I'm removing. I went on it like twice, and I was like, oh man, my neck was hurting. I'm like, I'm gonna like pop a spring or something like that. So I'm like, I don't think I could do the wood roller coasters anymore.
Yeah,
So
because they are pretty rough.
oh, see, Camellia, I was telling my kids out, and because I was terrified of rides when I was a young kid, and my father like took me on rides and like stuff like that. So I was like, I gotta do this. I was terrified of bumper cars because I thought I was gonna get electrocuted. Because I saw the electricity. I'm like, oh, I was like a real wuss of a kid. But all right, so that was one, and then there was one more. This other one was called Wildcat's Revenge. It's a old roller coaster that was a wood roller coaster, and they finally got rid of it. But now it's a wood frame steel coaster. But it's meant to, a steel roller coaster. It's fast. It does a lot of crazy things. But basically, you ain't moving. You're in your
You're
seat.
smooth, you're right.
So this is a steel coaster that's made to feel like you're on a wooden roller coaster. And
Interesting.
this thing was fucking terrifying. Like I was scared out of my mind. It's like you're praying. I'm like, I hope these latches, like, I don't think that guy really checked my safety bar. I don't think it's down enough, So this is Wildcats Revenge. Go from here. Present.
Yeah. Platypussy is not down for this. Nope. Nopity nope.
I like how they do this now. Like you get like a little ride before you get hoisted up.
That's cool. See, I remember the track thing, and you go up, and you're lurching, lurch,
I remember
all the way up.
When we were going up, my kid was like, "Why are there steps there?" I was like, "That's when it breaks down. You can walk down." He's like, "What?" This thing was terrifying.
Yeah, no, I love the clackety clack
Yeah.
noise. I mean, that's old school. And yeah, that's the old thing. You would go slow, and then you
Yeah.
get to the top. See, these guys are always accelerating towards the top. And the old one, you just get over the, and then you dump.
Well, you get that pause,
Yeah.
like the free fall pause, like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Like the Wile E. Coyote, you're hanging in air. Oh, yeah.
So, like, the thing about this was, it's just the lap bar, and 80% of the ride, your ass is never in the seat. It's all about airtime. I was like, oh, that part was like, it did it one corkscrew to another corkscrew. I thought I was going to be sick. But my kid was like, I passed out when we were upside down.
So, yeah, career in the Air Force is probably not for him then.
Yeah. So then after we were doing this, we were all like, yeah, roller coasters. And now it's just pulling the station. And then I started looking around. I'm like, oh, let's see, let's see how this roller coaster matches up to, the country. So I put in like the top 50 roller coasters in the country. And Hershey was not even on the list. Apparently Hershey's are like little girl coasters. So
Interesting.
I was telling my kid, I was like, well, first my wife's like, you're crazy. And I'm like, I don't want my kids to be afraid of anything. And they ain't going to do shit if I don't do it. So I got to do it all, So it was like, I'm going to hit it hard for like a year or two and get them where I can buy, the $12 walking pass to an amusement park, and I'll just hold their water bottle when they go
Yeah,
on
there you
rides
go.
and
Have fun. See you in a minute.
yeah. But I was like, we were talking about, me and my son had this conversation, and I was telling him, my dad was the one that got me not be afraid of going on rides and stuff like that. And I was telling him about, there is a roller coaster in Jersey called King da Ka. And it's one of those, it shoots you kind of thing. Yeah, I could have done meth that night, man. I'm telling you, man. I was like, I came off. I was like, my whole body was shaking. But there's this roller coaster in Jersey. It shoots you at, that's like the new thing. They propel you 128 miles an hour. You take off.
Whoa.
456 feet in the air, and it comes down at a negative angle. So you come down, and it actually starts friggin' in on itself.
Whoa.
So my kids were like, oh my God. And I said, you know what, guys? One day when you're older, you guys are going to go on that roller coaster today. And you're going to like buy me a t-shirt. And like, well, you're not going to go with us? I'm like, no, I will not be doing that. But so yeah, we did. Those were like the two best ones we went on. I
that's
had like
pretty cool.
4 or 5 more that they weren't ready for. I there was one more I was trying to get them on because I was looking at features that they hadn't seen, and they had this one called Fahrenheit that went up purely vertical. So you were like on your back going up, and it went down 93 degrees, like almost straight down.
Wow.
But they don't want to go on that one.
I can say that.
So that was like that was the whole weekend. The only bad part about the weekend was I am a typical guy that I will throw money at any problem to make it easier,
Yes.
to make it go away kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we go in there and I'm like, oh, geez, amusement parks and lines. And so my wife was like, let's go in, see how it is. And then if we need the fast passes, we'll get the fast passes because the tickets were like $50. The fast pass, the ride skip was $100 a person. And as soon as we get in, there's a lot of people there, and I'm giving my wife shit. We should just get the fast pass. Until finally she's like, all right, we'll get the fast passes. And we didn't need them the entire day. And every time my kids went on a line, she looked at me. Until the point I was like, guys, use the fast pass. She was like, Dad, shut up. Use the goddamn fast pass before your mother takes my head off. So I'm going to take her out. I'm going to take her out someplace really nice.
And throw money at the problem.
Yeah, that's what I do. I don't want stress, and I don't want, if you like when we went to Universal, luckily, like we stayed in like a premier hotel, so they give you the fast passes, and forget about it, man. We were like, they were hitting rides so frequently.
Yeah.
Like, there's that hour and a half line, and we was like, pew, pew. We'd go on like 3 or 4 times before someone actually got on the ride. So if that's what you're going for, I'm like, like if you're going to go on vacation to the beach, I'm not one of those people that I'm going to get a hotel or a house 3 blocks away from the beach. Like if I'm going to go to the beach, I want to be on the beach. And if I can't go because it's too much, then I'll just wait until I can. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's still mad at me. She
I
gives
can
me
see
look.
that, yeah.
It's $400. I told you we don't need them, but
Yeah, I had a $400 boo-boo. My website from my event last year auto-renewed on me.
that's the worst.
Oh, yeah. And I filed a protest, and I may have to go to my credit card company. It's like, why would I auto-renew a website for an event that was over a year ago?
There you go. Mike Molino's playing a game. Yeah, those to me, those renewals are like, ooh, that's my notice that I need to cancel. But if you do it rather fast, you can usually get them to.
Well, I did it within a couple days because I saw Kay
I
was
just
going through the
call
credit cards and said,
and
what the
I-
hell's this?
I act like a freaking lunatic.
Yeah.
I cancel this already. I don't know what I don't know what you people are doing.
Yeah, who knows? Hey,
I always forget.
how are you, Hugh Caldwell?
What's
well,
up,
usually you get
mishmash?
noticed. Oh man, Michael's got the lines down. He knows this movie.
He's probably watching a movie as well.
yeah, he's quick referencing it. What other good lines can I do?
It's funnier typing the lines than actually saying them.
Yeah, indeed.
Noticing.
All right. Or Hugh, wake up.
Get that finger out of your ear. You don't know where that finger's been.
Indeed. Well, and the lazy boy. Good stuff. Well,
Laurie
that sounds
and
like fun.
Hugh.
Now I want to go to an amusement park and ride a roller coaster.
Well, we have plans. We're gonna go, do a new one every year, and keep venturing outward.
Yeah, no,
It is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. My wife get to watch three knuckleheads
Absolutely.
going on rides.
But
I must say, I gotta give her props. My wife hates rides, hates all rides, no enjoyment in it. And my little guy was teetering on that real tall one. So she just like, oh, Danny, it's all right. I'll go on it. And she went on it.
okay.
Well,
you
she
go.
was like, I don't like this. I don't like this. That's all she's the whole ride. I don't like this. I don't like this. Yeah, but so she's a trooper.
Yep. Hey,
And then my kids are like making fun of her. Like, oh, mommy was so scared. I'm like, you douchebags, don't you realize why mom was even on the ride?
Yeah, 'cause
Why? Because you were pussing out.
Yeah, that's
You were
right.
wussing out. Mom stepped in and got your asses on it.
Well, I mean, there's something to that. When we went to Croatia, my oldest boy and my wife and I, and we're there, and there was a cliff, and people were jumping off the cliff into the water, and my wife is like, I think I want to jump off the cliff, and Chris Jr. and I are like, are you nuts? There's no effing way, and she doesn't say anything, and then 10 minutes later, she goes, here, hold my glasses. She hands me her glasses. Boom, off she goes, jumps off the cliff. And I look at the boy, and he looks at me, and I said, unless we want to turn in our testicles right now, we got to go.
Yeah.
So over we
Good night,
went.
Mike.
And on the way down, I went, I hope I don't die.
So, interesting part of this whole experience was I learned something new about myself. Like, I've always been nervous about heights. And it's been a long time since I've had that tested. So we were, 2 days roller coasters, rides. My wife, she had two requests. She wanted to go up in the Kissing Tower, and she wanted to go on the Ferris wheel. Kissing Tower is fine. The Ferris wheel. I was petrified. Like, literally, I was grabbing the bar. I was like this the whole.
I hear
wouldn't
ya.
look out. And my kids are like, "What's going on?" And I was talking with my wife later, and she was like, "You really seem nervous." I'm like, "You have no idea what was going through my head," and I understand it better now because my father said something a long time ago that really freaked me out, and it really hit home as I'm on that Ferris wheel. And I was like, Dad, I don't get it. Why are you so afraid of heights? And he was like, I'm not really afraid of heights. And I'm like, well, what is it? He's like, I'm afraid I'm going to jump. And I was like, what? And so, like, when we were 210 feet in the air, I'm bolted in. I'm fine. I can't do anything. But when I was on that Ferris wheel, I was like, how do I make this stop? And I was like, just go. And I said it in my own head, and I just grabbed the pole.
The
I-
psychology of that is interesting.
Yeah, and I came off that ride, and I was like, I had to go have a cool drink. I was like a little bitch, but man, I totally understood what my father said. It was like, I'm not afraid of the height.
Ferris
Like,
wheels, open ones are scary when
that was the openness of it
Yeah.
that I didn't trust myself because the quickest way to make it stop is plunging.
Well, I took the kids. There's a place here in Colorado, down by Colorado Springs, called the North Pole. And I mean, it's Santa Claus, the whole nine. They have this giant Ferris wheel, and it's on the side of the mountain. So imagine you're already at about 9,000 feet, and then you get on this Ferris wheel. So I get my youngest, Sean, and he's maybe 6 or 7. And we get on, and he starts kicking his feet and everything while we're going. And I'm like holding him, going,
Right.
dumbass, what are we doing? And we get to the top, and I mean, we're way up there. And I went, oh, this sucks. I'm not having a good time.
No, it's the worst, man. And because they got to unload people, right? You're the
Yeah,
car
you're
stuck
stuck.
on the top.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Always
And of
stuck
course,
at the
my
top.
kids are trying to shake it. I'm like, dude, not
Yes.
moving this Ferris wheel. This,
Well, I'll squeal
this
on my
wheel of
wife.
doom. You know what's kind of funny? Know what I was thinking about? That stupid song I wrote about, Long Way Down. Yeah. What is it? What is the guy first sees? This fucking Ferris wheel, and then he drives off a goddamn cliff. Oh my God, that song is about me.
Yeah, see?
I was just mortally terrified.
Well,
of
when
what
we
I-
went to
of what I would
Universal
do.
a couple years ago, well, this was a while ago. Sean was still in high school. Okay, so yeah, 20 years ago. But we went to Universal and we get on the Ferris wheel, and it's like the enclosed cage things. And I thought, oh, this is going to be fine, but it's not. Because they're enclosed, but they can move and they'll drop down randomly, and they can
like
rock.
Like the Wonder Wheel at Coney Island. Yeah.
Exactly. And here's what made it worse. I'm riding with my wife, and we're on this thing, and it's bouncing around, and I'm like, oh, this sucks. And she goes, oh, you don't like this, do you? And she starts rocking the thing, and I went, stop. And she's like, and kept doing it worse. And I'm like, if I could let go of my death grip on the side of this cage, I would reach across and strangle you.
At least it was the cage would calm me down.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was going to be cool until it started rocking and dropping randomly. That was no fun.
Yeah. The last time I had felt that was like my first, oh God, that's like, we've been together like 12, so I don't know, like 14 years ago, I went to the Grand Canyon. And I remember as I was approaching the edge, like I must have been like 12 feet away from the edge. And it was like, whew, there's no railings.
No.
And I was like, I'm good right here.
Yeah, the Grand Canyon, yeah, that got my attention when I was down there. Hey, we should say hi to Rise of Dark Leela.
What's up, Leela?
Coldy posted the link earlier of you guys' premiere tomorrow, but if you have it handy, feel free to post it again.
Post it with the mostest.
Yep. Yeah, no, I'm not going to cliff dive at Casa Bonita. They get young, dumb high school kids to do that are on the dive team.
You know what's funny, Paul?
Not old, out of
So-
shape guys.
The day I made my wife pay for fast passes, we went on the roller coaster 3 times, never used the fast pass. We didn't use the fast pass all day because we had to. The next day we went, no fast passes. First ride my kids want to go on, 45-minute wait on the line. My little girl's like, this stinks, man. Go get fast passes. I'm like, boys, we're not talking about fast passes. We're not saying those words today.
Ixnay on the passe.
You want your dad around a while. Let's not talk. So yeah, we had to wait out of line. It was pretty brutal.
Not fun. Yeah. Hey, I mean, sometimes you got to share the sick.
See how much the guy liked you. Did you ever go out again? I mean, because if I really liked the girl, I'd be like, it's pretty gross, but man, she's smoking.
Oh, good stuff. Everybody has a good amusement park story. Because it's fun. I miss Denver had 2 old-time amusement parks that were great, Elages and Lakeside. Now, Lakeside is still there, although they're not using their wooden roller coaster right now because it got some safety concerns, which is a shame. But Elages used to be kind of in that area, and they moved downtown, and now it's, a Six Flags and all that, and it's just crap compared to what it used to be. So, not what it once was. Yeah, there's a responsible citizen.
Urban was talking about Cedar Point, and that's like one of the best in the
That's got Cedar Point's got it going on. They've got cool coasters there. Never been there, but I've been by
They
it.
had Cedar Point definitely had some on the top 10, one or two. It was like Universal had Universal had Hulk and Velociraptor and
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at your pain, but hey, we all.
you do realize nicknames stick, and now we know we have to call you Vominator.
Yeah. Hey, there she is, the Vominator.
But who would really want to mess with a person too much who could vomit on you?
I would want no
I'd
part of
rather-
that.
Hello, ma'am.
Yep, indeed.
Oh, too much.
Well, let me fire up another one from our good friend Mike Lino.
I need a new tasty beverage.
Okay, well, let's get this one. Mike is. Did you see he's playing a gig in North Carolina?
Yeah,
so
I
that's
just
pretty
kind of
very cool.
just kind of dropped that as we
Yeah.
were leaving.
Yeah, exactly.
Too
Gotta
good
love
for
that,
us 'cause
right?
He has to go gigging.
Yeah. Here's one that we got to play. Happy song.
Nobody's hanging around. Been looking all over town for you. Nothing's popped up on my phone. Should not have left you alone. How could I have known that you would run away? Oh, I listen to my playlist. It's so goddamn
Wasn't that happy? That is a happy song. God bless Mike Molino. One of my favorites that he does. He's got a bunch of songs that I really like, but that one's a good one. And, he did that during the pandemic. And, again, just, I'm not going to sit around. I'm going to write a happy song, but it's a little snarky and a little deeper than that, too. So, big fan of that. And I think Dom is still up and everything. But hopefully everybody is doing good tonight on a Thursday night or a Friday morning in Hugh's case and some of our friends. I see Zach Thong stopped in. Hello, good evening to you, Zach Thong. Yeah, you crazy kids. You guys are having a good time tonight between the airplane lines that Michael is throwing out and E-Urban being the usual E-Urban self and Perpetual Platypussy playing along and having fun with Pole and the gang. Yeah, Pole has some
Pole
interesting
and the
drinking
gang.
stories back in the day.
Don't drink; it's bad for you.
Yeah, I never could drink gin.
Oh, I like gin.
Oh, yeah, you would. Now, I'm slightly allergic to junipers, so
We need to acknowledge right now the elephant in the room. How long have we been on? 1 hour, 57 minutes,
yes.
and 50 seconds. And what have we not? We have not made one
Not one.
solitary
Not
food
one.
reference yet.
Not a single one. I
We
wondered
need,
how
like-
long we could go.
Chris, make the balloons fall.
Yeah,
We
don't
need
know.
that graphic. This is our longest we have ever gone
Ever gone without talking about food?
without talking about food. So the rest of the night, the last hour, will be dedicated to my belly.
Food talk. Well, hey, I was smoking a lot of meat this last week, so
That's
yeah. My brother does not watch this show, which is a shame. But it allows me to say this: when for my birthday, I smoked brisket, was amazing. I did a pulled pork, amazing. So, and my brother he'd been out of town, and I said, just show up. So he did. Well, we celebrated this last weekend, Sean's birthday, his son Quinn's birthday, and my brother-in-law Damien's birthday are all, within a week of one another. So we
your
had a little
brother
get together.
Damien?
Yeah, my brother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my brother-in-law.
That's all right.
And actually, technically, he's my ex-brother-in-law, but we kept him in the divorce. He's awesome.
You bagged your sister? Kept in?
Yeah, she's hot and cold. She bailed on this party again, which pissed me off. But pissed my wife off worse. But that's neither here nor there. But so Tim said, let me make the brisket and all that, and I'll bring chicken wings and everything. I said, dude, your chicken wings are always better than mine. Please bring chicken wings. But I got brisket. We're good. He goes, no, you don't understand. Your brisket was so good last time. I've got to make it for pride. I'm like, okay, bring the brisket. So he did the brisket, but he fell asleep, and it wasn't nearly as good as mine. It was good, but it wasn't as good as mine.
Know
we
what I
still had a
love
good
about
party.
know what I love about your stories you tell on YouTube, Chris?
What's that?
You do everything so well.
No, because
I know you. There's the story. See, I heard the whole story. Chris right now is very unsatisfied with his rub.
that's what I was getting to. That's what I've spent, and that's what I said. I'm not going to bag on my brother because I smoked ribs, and I couldn't serve them to anybody else because I make a really good rub for brisket.
Hey, Scars and Shadows, how are
But
you?
it stinks on ribs. It's too salty. I wasn't going to serve it to anybody, so I had to eat a whole rack of ribs by myself as punishment.
Oh,
It was horrible.
I tried to make cherry cola ribs one time. I had a lot of promise. Me and my kid were super excited about it. And he was like, oh, Dad. I'm like, I know. Something happened and it just,
Yeah, sometimes things just don't
it
go.
was disgusting.
Well, yeah, and my pulled pork didn't turn out the same. It was mushier because I used a little more liquid. Now that I had Sean invited one of his high school buddies he played football with over, and he has roots in North Carolina, has family there, and I got great compliments from him. He said, "Man, I'm not a Kansas City barbecue fan. This has a lot of vinegar in it. I can taste the mustard. This is great pulled pork." So that was good. I didn't think the texture
Right?
was
Yeah.
as good.
That's a life sentence I gladly take.
Yeah.
Eat these ribs. Okay.
Well, this is the Lane family motto: eat your mistakes, and then you won't do it again. So I ate the whole ribs and went, "It's too salty, too salty, too salty." So I won't do that again.
This weekend I'm making, we call it triple play chicken. It's brined, basted,
nice.
and basted and smoked. And it's like, what's really good when that comes out really good, it's great off the grill, but it's even better like the next day cold. It's like picnic chicken. It's so good.
Nice.
Make it all with wings. I mean,
Yeah.
with thigh.
Yeah, the thighs are the best for that because they've got more fat. And
Yep.
they keep the moisture. Mm-hmm. And they're good cold for that reason. They don't dry out. Sometimes you get on a roll and like everything's. Lori was doing it the other night. Every time she says something, it's like, stop setting me up. I mean, and I was trying to behave because Lady C was in the chat. And I didn't want to send the poor dear screaming. I mean, she already inadvertently stumbled upon me bare-chested in the one video, and so I've already kind of scarred her. So I try and treat her gently.
Yeah, he ain't so bad, platypussy. A little innuendo never hurt. Well, yeah, actually, it's hurt a lot of people.
Yeah, no, innuendo could hurt a lot.
Innuendo.
Oh, innuendo.
completely
Very different. Yeah, that might just write smart.
What is it with this Himalayan pink salt?
It's actually
Jim.
pretty cool. It has a different. Boy,
Yeah,
I don't know
it
how to
does.
describe it. It definitely has
What's
a
up,
different
baby?
flavor.
Hippie in the house.
Hey, Jeff, what's up? Boom. Good to see you, hippie.
I like, kosher salt for barbecue. And
Yeah,
then
well, that's
just-
all I use is
and
kosher salt. But I do have some Himalayan pink salt. I don't have much
got
left.
that too.
And I've got some gray salt, and I've got a few salts. Most of them are not that special, but the pink Himalayan is just,
Yeah.
it's got extra minerals in it, which is where the pink comes from, and it's very good.
Well, remember, like I don't know how many years ago, but I used to have one, and who didn't? It was that big block of
Yes.
and you put it on your barbecue, and you like cook fish on it and stuff like
Yeah.
that. That was stupid. And I think got so nasty. It was
Yeah.
like, oh, this is why they made nonstick pans, folks.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah, that was,
Zach Fong.
had one for a minute, and I thought that was really terrible.
Yeah, it's a bad idea. Although it has to be ground pepper. I don't care as much about the salt as the pepper.
Yeah, pepper's important. Do you fresh grind your pepper?
Yeah. Oh,
There you go. Of course. Of course you do. You know what's good.
And we finally bought like a salt pinch, like, that you just, rather than having to use a shake or anything. Those were pretty good. Those we have like better salt in.
Yeah, I agree with that. The thing is, but Michael, yeah, your body needs iodine, but don't kid yourself. If you eat any kind of commercial food, it's loaded with processed salt and iodine. So I do not use that in anything I cook.
What? I'm sorry.
The regular salt that has the iodine in it.
Oh, yeah, I will. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I just don't
Not
use
yet,
that.
anyway.
I I don't get it.
That's rough.
Yeah, and I mean, I like salt and everything, but I probably, because of the way I do it, I probably use a lot less than you would get if it
Redmond
was
salt.
across-
Never heard of it. Oh, cooking tips from Salt Tips.
Well, I
Never
mean,
heard of
he's-
Redmond salt.
He's all about the carnivore, so salt is big important to him. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. I'll look for it. Maybe.
Is it like a small batch salt company?
Yeah, and does it have other things in it?
Is it a regular salt? Like just like regular salt, but good.
But more better.
Wah, 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 wah.
There you go.
How about those giant, what are they, flathead worms that are now an infestation? Did you
Yeah,
hear about
that's-
that?
Yeah, there's all kinds of
The flatworms are coming to get us.
invasive species everywhere.
See, I'm trying to think what else I'm going to make this weekend.
Yeah, I'm not
Definitely that.
doing much. Oh, well, tomorrow, actually, I'm making pizza dough, and I'm actually going to make the first pizza this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't made pizza at all, so hopefully I remember how to do some of the steps and tricks. But yeah, I've got to get the dough, and I got to get going on that dough. I need
What's
to get
up, No Subby? Oh, this is the weekend, so we're going back. The first time I get to use my new grill
Oh yeah, there you go.
that I got 3 weeks ago. We haven't been there since then. So I'm very excited about that. I bought some new tools.
Nice. Oh, Mr.
I may
Smith
do
is
like scallops or something.
that'd be good. Yeah, I'm a
shall
big
see.
grilled scallops are fantastic. I'm a big scallops guy. I love scallops.
And yeah, I can't go overboard because every scallop, in my opinion, gets worse because it's so rich. It like
Well, right, but you only
You
make
know,
you get the big ones. You
yeah,
only make a
you-
couple of them.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm with you.
5, 6. That's it.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So unrefined mineral salt from Utah. Interesting. I lived in Utah for 7 years. Never heard of it, but of course I was in junior high, so I wasn't doing a lot of cooking.
Yeah, I forget what, like these are not bacon wrapped. I think it's like prosciutto, but then you make it like and you do it all on the grill. It's like almost like a white wine kind of creamy sauce that they go in with like some crusty bread. I may make that for me and my wife.
With a crostini. Nice. Crostinis are good. We just now starting to get some tomatoes because I like to make the prosciutto with the bread and everything, but we just haven't had enough tomatoes.
You call it prosciutto?
Yeah, no, I don't pronounce it correctly. I
okay,
never
yeah.
pronounce it right.
Bruschetta.
Bruschetta. Yeah, I never say it right. I love it. I make it, but I can't pronounce it
Delicious.
correctly.
It's like it's basically Italian pico de gallo,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
which are both delicious, and maybe pico de gallo is better. But yeah, like on a chicken cutlet, oh, it's delicious.
Nice. And I got a lot of salt in Utah, that's for sure, Jeff.
Perpetual and bruschetta sitting in a tree.
Bruschetta.
Bruschetta. That's her man.
Yeah, I love ordering in an Italian restaurant and embarrassing myself, because I don't care.
Yeah. Italians don't care as long as you eat.
Yeah. Well, luckily, yeah.
It's the only salty thing that you like in your mouth there. Go
So
get 'em.
you
Go-
say.
Go get him, blood pussy. Was Bruce Bruschetta the one you vomited on?
Yeah. Yeah.
God bless people who shared terrible things about themselves.
Yeah, no, it's we should. I
beautiful
mean,
thing.
you should make fun of yourself. I mean, I have
Oh,
no
yeah.
problem admitting I can't pronounce certain words correctly.
I can't say Synthesizer.
Synthesizer. See, I don't have any trouble with that one.
I say like synthesizer.
Yeah, everybody has those words.
Yeah.
There was a song that we used to do back in the day in the cover band, and Hypnotized. And because David Letterman was big back then, I would always sing it hypnotized. Did it for years, could not break myself of the habit.
Yeah, there's, and certain ones are from where you live, like we were talking before. The title of my song was Melissa, and I was gonna change it to Marissa, but I couldn't get the R's out while singing. And it was just, I get lost in them. R's are too harsh in my neck of the world.
Yeah. Saxophone, correct. That's the correct way to say that.
Refrigerator.
Refrigerator.
Let's go to the fridge.
See, we always have. I mean, everybody has words that,
I grew up with my mother and from Brooklyn, and it's still pizza, not pizza. It's pizza.
Pizza, huh?
Pizza.
Interesting.
Hey, Emp.
Yeah. Well, I kiss this guy. Yep. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. I only speak one language. Spanglish doesn't count.
Language. It's a beautiful thing.
It really is.
Language.
Hey, Emperism, good morning to you. How are you? Now,
I thought you were going to say Hasta Rever Incorporated. That's some people can't pronounce. They say
North.
Soft, muff.
Yeah.
Tough.
And Mike Tyson can't, but nobody's going to correct him.
It all depends on how much I'm drinking. Comes to a point I can't say shit.
Yeah, well, that's true. Tongue gets a little thick.
Yeah. You always know, like, it's one good thing. On YouTube, you always know when I've drank too much because I go to smoke and forget to turn my camera off. I'm like,
oh, Tom's got his snoot full. Indeed.
But these beers are delicious.
That's good.
It's a Belgian white wheat beer.
I'm a fan. I like wheat beers. I
My favorite.
drink so little beer anymore.
I really do like beer.
Yeah.
As, just a relaxing beverage.
Yeah, just too heavy for me anymore.
Yeah, well, wheat's pretty heavy.
Yeah, I'll drink that because that, to my taste, that's like the lightest of the, but it's still, one or two, that's all I can do.
I really don't know, like, Detroit slang. I guess they're all inner city stuff is probably somewhat the same.
Flagellist. Okay. Yeah, the grammar police suck, but, somebody's got to do it, right?
I used to be very big on grammar until texting came of age. And
yeah, it's just so hard.
Grammar, spelling, punctuation, F it all.
Yeah,
I'm not writing a term paper right now. If you can understand what the person meant, just let it go.
Yeah, on the phone, or in a chat, hey.
These were not the digits intended for fine motor functions,
Well, even this digit is
I don't know. I'm like, do people text with your index or thumb? I do it with my thumb.
I do it with my index finger. So does my wife.
That's like, I got to flip over the phone. It doesn't seem... it's one. I have to do it one-handed, two hands.
Oh, no, I'm two-handed. I can't.
Person.
No, I wrap clear around the phone. I can't see it, so...
Well, I technically, I hate using my phone for anything other than phone calls.
Well, I'm starting to do more talk to text. and my phone's getting smarter. It's getting better. It understands me better now. But still, every once in a while, I'll send something and go, "What the F was that?" I know that's not what I said.
All right, Scars is a one-finger dollar.
Yeah, that's.
And does anyone else text with
No, all
with
the
their
kids do it
thumbs?
with the thumbs. I mean, my kids are, you know, they can write me 3 paragraphs and I'm still trying to get through one sentence. It's embarrassing. But they were born to that.
Yeah.
Detroit pizza. Discuss. It's fine. You know, Chicago's fine. I prefer thin crust. I make a very thin crust pizza. That's my personal preference.
Here's my thing. And I think deep dish pizzas are friggin' delicious. Like a meat stuffed pizza is friggin' delicious.
Yeah.
But no one calls a Chicago pizza pizza. They call it Chicago pizza. Because it's very good, but it's not pizza.
Yes, that's exactly right, Goldacre. Well, except for I'm usually texting you. I'm at least on my keyboard at that point, and I'm a reasonable typist. But yeah, I just like the hand tossed thin crust. That's what I like to make because I want to have a thin sauce, and then I want to have a bunch of good toppings on there. I don't want to eat that much bread.
I can't remember the name, like one of the best pizza places in New York. It's on the Brooklyn side, and it's like right underneath the Brooklyn Bridge. I think it's like the oldest pizzeria in New York.
Really?
And they make the thinnest, like, pizza you can ever imagine. It's almost like a wafer, you know? And
nice.
It's a strict... 3-ingredient pizza with the fresh mozzarella, and it's like just slabs of it, It's good. It's good stuff. I know, right, Laura? I'm famished now.
And that's the part. We went 2 hours without talking about food.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
The last
hour
of the show.
I'm so proud of us, and that's we dedicated the last hour to food.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I got mozzarella and feta cheese. I'll be putting that on the pizza.
Like my wife. Even my kids correct my wife now. I have to go get some mozzarella, and my son's like, "Ma, it's mozzarella." He does it like, "Oh my God, Danny, you're such a guinea." He does it so good. So anytime my wife will never say it that way. So he's mozzarella.
Mozzarella. Yeah.
Mozzarella. Because she's like, I get her point. She's like, I'm not going to be that white woman in a restaurant going, give me, like when you go to a Spanish restaurant, what's something Spanish you order? And they try to really say it the Spanish way, and you just sound like a tool.
God, I can see the dish, and I can almost spell it, but I don't think I can pronounce it. That starts with a P.
There's a lot of
but
it.
it's the rice and the fish and
that's paella,
the baked
right?
Paella. Yeah, that's what it is. Paella.
But the people like they can't speak a lick, but they try to pronounce the menu in the correct language, and you just sound
that's
like
always
kind of so. That's my wife's like, I'm not Italian. I'm not going to say mozzarella. I'm not going to lose half of the alphabet to talk like you crazy Italian people.
Exactly.
When I first started dating my wife, she was like, "You're the most ethnic man I've ever been with."
There's a lot of ways to interpret that.
Yeah, hey. They're all good.
Yeah. Yeah. In Emperorism, a calzone is basically like a pastry Italian style. It's filled with all the good
It's a
Italian
pizza
stuff.
rolled up, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. But
anything you get, anything you get at a pizza parlor, It's all the same three ingredients in different shapes.
Well, that's how Mexican restaurants do it. I mean,
Yeah, it's all rice and beans and
yeah.
some kind of meat.
Yep. And it's either on a corn tortilla or a flour tortilla.
I don't like those, the ones that they, what are they call the ones that they cook in the corn husk?
Tamales.
Tamales. I don't really like them.
Yeah.
Stromboli.
I used to. I worked the west side of town, which was at the time, heavily Hispanic, and I was baseball umpire there. And the coaches all knew me, and they would, after the game, they would say, "Hey, Blue, you want to have a bite?" And they would serve me a tamale or something, and I tried to eat the husk because I'm such a gringo, and they're laughing, going, you peel that back, and I'm like, okay, well, thank you.
And what
You've
normal,
taught the white guy something.
Has anyone give you a piece of corn on the cob and he just ate the shit? Did you just lose also? Oh, I guess.
Now, I know how to peel a corn.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah,
No, E. Urban has a shirt for me. Should I give you my address? You won't stalk me, will you?
yeah,
I'm very fragile.
yeah. Use a PO box.
I'm very fragile.
Yeah, that's right. He's fragile, especially that neck. Right.
A deep fried pizza covered in batter.
Oh my God! Well, I gained 6 pounds just reading that.
Yeah, I don't know. We have this thing here. There's like a dessert pizza. They call it chocolate pizza. And it's got like Nutella on and stuff. Good night, Michael Lepensi. We'll let you know what next week's movie's theme is going to be.
And he goes out like a champion. We'll tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you. Well done, Michael. Good job, laddie.
Fun people.
Oh yeah, good.
Another
people
guy
here.
who likes to drink his beer when he's live streaming.
Yeah, absolutely. Have some fun with it. I would do more of it if I could, but the alcohol just trashes my voice, and then I don't feel like. Yeah. Now,
Alcohol, like I said. That's
and
what
that was
made
the
my voice.
discussion. Are you going to have a little drink of your Irish before the country fest? And absolutely not. Now, after I finish my set, I am going to power some booze.
I think maybe that is the reason why I keep saying, I don't want to play professional anymore. Because when I was doing it, to make money, no, I did not drink.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, if I'm not going to drink, why the hell would I want to play my guitar? I'm like, they come downstairs. Upstairs, I live a completely different life.
Yes.
I come down here and it's like,
I totally get it.
I bring the beer downstairs.
That's my personal little thing, and I feel more comfortable if I'm performing not doing that. Now, let's be fair. You have all seen me on Gmail where I've had a couple drinks, and that's different. On my birthday,
thank you,
yeah.
Cold Acre. Yeah, Mary Lee, I'm sorry if you're new here. We swap chats, so we try to get everyone all in one of the groups so everyone can hang out together. When we get to chatting, we forget to tell people.
Now, I think, Emperorism, I think you may have the two of us switched here.
Thank you, Emperorism. I'm a very good drunk.
Oh, I'm totally behaved. I am not the kind of Irishman who gets liquored up and wants to fight everybody.
I remember this, G-May, and I am going on record. I still have not seen you drunk. You were tipsy. That's not drunk.
Well, luckily I was sitting
You don't
down.
know what it's like to be drunk then, because I've been drunk, my friend.
Oh, no, I can assure you. Well, remember the last two songs, I couldn't remember the words, basically. I just kind of vowel sounded my way through it.
Do you remember what country you were in?
Well, I do now, but I've sobered up.
No, don't do that if folks are home.
Yeah, I mean, you do still have me beat. As loaded as I showed up on my birthday, I cannot touch.
Is pictorial video proof of me drinking a fifth of whiskey on G-May's show and then opening another bottle.
Yeah, then you got into something else later.
Oh,
Like,
it was terrible.
damn.
I went from basil, what's it? Basil what? What the hell's
Yeah,
that
you
name?
had Basil Hayden.
I killed it. And then, I got a bottle of Jack Daniels. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
rock
see,
gut.
Cold Acre's an honest man. Yeah, I did have the wobbly boots on. No question. But it was in my defense, it was my birthday.
And you were talking about it all day. I'm going to do some drinking. And come on.
And
you.
I did. I'm a man of my word. I did exactly that. I entertained everybody. I was maintained while I was entertaining, sent everybody home, and then started powering through it. And yeah. I'm missing something in the chat.
Have you heard Kurt sing?
I've never heard Kurt sing. No.
I have not heard you either.
Justine,
Or do you mean
yes.
the room in general, in large? No, now she's spreading the love around.
Yeah.
It's good to have one in every group, folks.
Yeah. Yeah. Please spread the love.
I just
around.
wrote a song about you. She's
Shirley. Yes. Yeah. Stop calling me Shirley. Or when I've been drinking, I don't care what you call me.
yeah.
Let's see. I was Shirley Jones on your show one time, so I guess you could call me Shirley. Mrs. Brady. That's
Oh,
right.
yippa-dippa-doo.
Yeah, we were having a good time.
It's all
But
about
again,
having a good
that's
time,
the
folks.
that's the exception. That's the once a year show up.
Yeah, you're generally very. I mean, it would be a terrible show if we both just came on and drank all night.
Oh yeah, no, that would be. Again, we just got to keep that balance. Keep the universe in balance. Dark guy,
one
white-
one day, Chris and I were having a conversation, and I was like, "Hey, Chris," I was like, "You think they realize I'm not really an asshole?" Because it works so much better if I'm more of an asshole than Chris is. It's a lot more. It's more fun for us,
it balances
and we
it
assume
out.
it's more fun for you guys. So.
Absolutely. This is a hoot for me because I've never got to be the good cop before. It's the bad cop. So yeah, this is kind of fun. Oh, let's see what Hugh says.
I sound like Sean Connery doing, but you.
I
sound-
bet.
You sound like Sean Connery, like right now.
Yeah, doing Barry White. Yeah, can't get enough of your love, baby.
Sean Connery.
I would
doing
pay money
Barry
to listen
White.
to that. Yeah, you better record that, Hugh. Go down to the place down the road there, get you up a fifth or a liter, and record that because I want to hear that, man. That will be good.
Tell me about a Cold Acre. Paying the bills.
Yeah, I haven't been on Creek's show very much, so I never saw you do it there, Kurt.
I went once or twice. He's a cool dude. It's a lot more of a karaoke show.
Yeah, it's like I said, I've only seen it once or twice, and it's seemingly never on when I'm around. So
Yeah. Shizzling, shushages. I can't say that. That's too much in there for me.
indeed, curse having to work to pay the bills. Yeah, we should all
Does
just
that
be
mean you
rich.
gotta- yeah. I got to work tomorrow.
Indeed.
I have to go check. I have to go check someone's reconciliations tomorrow. That's what I do after tonight. I
Yeah,
report
yay.
to someone's office and I say, "Let me see your bank recs."
Sounds good. Yeah, Schmitty, I'm counting on you to take care of that.
What's he doing?
He's going to get the bottle and record Hugh. So Mr. Smith is going
See,
to help us out with that.
What Smith doesn't know is Hugh has pulled this in like 14 other chat rooms just to get someone to buy him a bottle of whiskey. That's not a bad gig, man. I think.
No, if it works.
Yeah, I was like, who can I sound like if I drink?
Indeed.
Technically, Kurt, bills can pay themselves if you don't do anything with them. You just have to wait like 7 years. If you can outwait, I've done it. When I was young, I was kind of, I mean, I'm pretty foolish now, so I was, let's just say, pretty stupid, and I'm like, what are these plastic wonderful things that give me lots of stuff? And man, when they came to collect, I was like, I ain't got no money, and credit down the toilet, but never paid anyone. And hey, after like 7 or 8 years, it was all good again. So that's my advice.
Yes, financial.
If you got 7 or 8 years to wait it out, you don't have to pay anyone.
Yeah, if you want to have shit credit for 7 years, financial advice from the Dom Father.
No. And I am in finance, folks.
Yes.
Scarily.
All right.
Urban is on shrooms. No, he just sits on shrooms.
Yeah, and smokes a pipe.
I'm going to have something. You know what, Jeff? Thank you. I feel like a complete tool if I'm like, hey, Jeff, can you play this song I wrote 3 fucking years ago? When I record something new, I will damn send that shit. But I can't. Yeah, I just can't, in good conscience, send someone a really old song if they want.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I've sending.
Even Chibe, we were like, he's like, we're doing that video thing. It was like, send me a video. I'm like, well, gee, I don't think I've recorded a video in a year. And he's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, no, I've been really lazy in 2024.
I felt okay with that one because I did have a very recent video, so that was. But yeah, often I'm in the same boat. So yeah, maybe I'll get you a little something for Sunday there, Jeff. I will not. I don't think I can send you anything for tomorrow because I'm same boat as Dom. I've got several new songs cooking, but none of them are ready yet. So.
That is probably true, Laura. Yes. Yeah. Did I use Tool? Did I put it in sentence? Well, I'm a Tool, so.
Yeah. Tool-ish.
I'm Toolish.
Tool-like.
I do think, Joe Jeff, I wrote a song yesterday, my whole thing with 2024 was to just acoustically write songs. And I actually wrote 20-something songs.
Yeah,
I wrote a lot of,
you got a good
maybe
catalog.
more songs than I ever have. But I hadn't recorded any. And once you really have an acoustic song, like feeling it, it's hard to go record it. So I'm learning that now. So I just wrote a new song and I'm like, I think I'm just going to go directly into the DAW and like knock it out.
Yeah, I've gotten to the point I can visualize them both ways. If I write it acoustically and everything, it's like, okay, here's the version I'm going to do live, but now I'm going to go record it, and that's a different version. And I can separate the two, and that's been working pretty well for me. But Jeff said,
yeah, I think mine changed. Like, obviously, the songs I intend to be acoustic songs, the parts are usually a lot more, I don't know, have more meat and potatoes to it, as opposed to like that country song I wrote. That's just chords, that.
Yeah, right.
You know where I am intending it to go.
Yeah, exactly. Indeed. And I'm with Platypussy on this, Coldacre. We need some new music out of Princess. We haven't heard anything new from, and I know she's busy with school, but we need a Princess fix. We need a new song.
Well, I think that's the really good thing about this is that there are so many different type of people in different fields at different ages and different places in the world, and it's a constant ebb and flow of who's up and who's down, you know. And I don't mean down like depressed, I just mean not actively working.
Yeah.
So
going through a
It's
different
kind of cool, you know.
Yeah, well, for sure.
We're like Kiss, like having their 27th, you know, or coming back tour. And so many people do it like so many different ways. Like Frank, who doesn't have anything, and then one day he has a
Yeah, here's an album.
you know.
Here's 10 songs. Bam. And then, yeah, you cycle through the 10 songs over, 6 or 8 months and everything, and then he's got a new album. So that's very cool. Yeah, I'm just do a song try and do a song a month if I can.
That's true too, Urban. Like I definitely felt in the DAW anyway. I felt like I got burned out, and I was like, I need to take a pause from this.
Yeah, I think that's healthy sometimes. If you're just not feeling it, I'm a believer in continuing to work at it. But if you're not happy with what you're doing there, well, you just set it aside.
Well, I think that's the big part is I only do this to enjoy myself, and if it doesn't feel enjoyable, if like I can't stress about music, like, oh, I have to do this and I have to do that, and then I just go, oh, fuck it, man, I'm just gonna go watch a movie, Yeah. So I had to relax myself to just want to play.
Yeah.
And as soon as I relax, here's a song, there's a song,
Well, I have found if I'm disciplined and say Friday night is when I'm going to work for sure on music, then I'm usually pretty productive on that. Now, I've been screwing around a lot on Fridays here lately and hanging out with Lori and doing other things, and that's not getting a lot of songs done. But I took off last week and I did vocals for the new song, and sometimes you gotta do that.
You mean like DJ tables, Kurt?
Yeah, I think he's talking about his DJ stuff.
Hey, covered by CQ.
Hi, Chris. How are you? Good to see you.
on?
Good morning.
What's going on?
Yeah, he was the early bird. Well, Smith never went to bed, so he doesn't count. He's been here the whole time. But yeah, we're getting some of the UK crew on the show, and it's delightful.
Urban, I write most of my lyrics very early in the morning. I get up, make a cup of coffee, and I just take out my notebook, and I feel like the fog of sleep keeps the doldrums of my life away, and I can have a more creative process because I'm not thinking about things I need to do. So most of my writing happens very early in the morning.
This is an interesting question. It's just kind of up to you. I mean, what would you pay for a single on, Spotify or Apple Music when it was a thing? Maybe if you wanted to go that way, just say, hey, I like the song.
What is the price they offer it for? Is it $1 or an order?
Yeah. I think
I'll just pay $1,
Yeah, I think you can set it. You can set anything you want as an artist. I think I just set it as $1, and if people want to give me more, that's fine. Some people do, but I don't think it's I think the artist is just happy that you listen to it and bought it.
And no disrespect, but usually people who pay more, it's because of that. They get tripped up by that. Like if they don't only pay $1, does that mean I don't like them enough?
No, as an artist, I don't see it that way. If somebody bought it, I'm happy. I think they're wonderful, and yeah. Well, I see now. That's where I'm joking about drinking whiskey after the country fest, but I'm going to be so jacked up after that. If I don't, drink part of that bottle, I ain't ever going to sleep.
Well, that is my whole problem with this whole live streaming thing is that even though I'm just sitting here bullshitting, when I sign off, I am still and I still have to like wind down.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I totally get that. You get jacked up to play, and especially a big event, and yeah. Yeah, Cold Acres is this is a good way to look at it. Long monotone documentaries. Yeah, there's some stuff on YouTube. It's like, oh my goodness. And there's also a lot of AI narration on YouTube, which sucks. You can tell it's AI, and they put the inflection in weird places, and it's just unpleasant to listen to. Don't use AI on your documentaries, folks. That's my little get off my lawn rant for today.
That should be a t-shirt. You can always tell me to get fucked. That's funny. It's the listing that means the most. The listing means a lot more than $1 to all of us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly. Now, if somebody goes and listens to it, that's fantastic.
we're talking about it. That's like sometimes every once in a while if I get a comment like on one of my songs, and I'm like, oh wow, they really like totally zoned in where I was. Like I think the best comment I ever got on a song was from Natasha about Opened, and I was like, wow. And that makes like that makes like 50 songs like you wrote. And when one person really feels it the way you felt it or intended it, that's really cool.
And I think it's important to leave, comments that say, "Hey, I listened to it, and here's what I got from it." I think that means a lot to the artist. I wrote something, and I don't remember exactly what I wrote, but Liz Day wrote me back and said, I really appreciated what you wrote. You got where I was coming from, and
no, that's
a lot of times this I don't feel like I feel like I'm wasting my time. And when somebody comments like that, it's like, okay, well, it's kind of worth it doing.
Right. The hard part about this, because there's so many of us and there's so many songs, and we all tend to get guilty of listening more than hearing once in a while. Because so
I purposely try and avoid that, and I probably don't get around to as many people's music as perhaps I could. But for that reason, if I listen to your song, I'm gonna write hopefully a thoughtful comment and and let you know. Look, I like this song. I listened to it. This is what I got from it. I don't know. Is MPC, is that kind of the production software you use, Urban? I'm not familiar with that. Yeah, I mean, pole vault there. That's a good succinct way to put it. Yeah, if somebody gives you $1, that's fantastic. But if somebody writes you a nice note, more fantasticer. I mean, both are good because they both show support. So whatever. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you're a PC guy, so I don't hablo your PC language. I'm a Mac Jack. All right.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
No, we're winding down.
Yeah, we're getting down towards the end of the show. We'll have Yeah, we will have one more song from Mike here in a few minutes, and we'll play us out on my personal favorite Mike Molino song. And then we could have played a couple others that are awfully good, but he was our featured artist, and he's getting up in the morning to fly to North Carolina to play a gig, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully he'll tell us all about it when he gets back. And I should play this, if you're not...
All the important people are here.
Well, we had a few more folks last week, but it varies. People come and go. Ain't a thing. We just like hanging out with you guys. And if it's 2 of you, we'd do the show. And
I
if it's
thought it was
200
me
of
you
you
liked
guys,
hanging out with.
well, obviously, that's the whole basis of the show. But if 2 people are here, we're having the show. If there's 200 people here, we're having the show.
Excuse me.
That's just what we do. But good to see you, Red Bricks. I am going to show this real quick because this is where I'm going to be this Saturday, and I think a whole lot of other people. All right.
I'm jealous.
So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. I'm sorry, on Saturday. It's going to go most of the day. So check in when you can and, hang out as long as you can. But I can promise you with all those artists, there's going to be a fantastic amount of music. Going to be a good time. You can crank it up and share it with all your neighbors there in Pennsylvania. Dom?
100%. Excuse me.
Poor Dom's got the yawns. Well, it's that time of night.
Yeah.
Indeed. Well, it's been fantastic having everybody here. Let's quick rundown tomorrow night. Start off with Jeff at 2:00 Eastern Time for the all original show on the Metalhead Hippie show, and then you'll have Lori. You'll have Independent Many United, and then you're going to have the House Wrecker with Gary, who did not check in tonight. I think Gary's still on vacation. So he's out in a boot, as they say up in Canada. But he will be playing Saturday night, or Friday night. And then Saturday, Country Fest all damn day, people. And then Sunday, we'll roll back around to Hippie. Of course, Jade Starr has her rant on Sundays, which are fantastic. Love the rant. And then we'll start our week. Start all over again. Start off with Frank and then learn everything that's coming the following week, including our little promo that I've got to do tomorrow in my copious free time.
I promised him a good one, Chris. Don't let me down.
I'll see what I can do. Indeed. Oh, and here, thank you, Mr. Smith. We have no problem with people promoting. There you go. 9 Eastern for Mr. Smith as well. And when you were on today, were you not? And I missed it? I think you were.
Hi, Kurt.
But yeah, Mr. Smith will be on at 9 Eastern. Of course, Mr. Smith also does his half-hour drum streams on Tuesdays. So lots of great music going on, folks. And Coldacre and Rise of Dark Leela have their premiere tomorrow. So set your channel reminders, your notifications for that. Don't F up. Don't miss all the good music that's happening. See, I got you. I got you even before you reminded me. Aha! So there, in your face, Coldacre. Yeah, right. There we go. Tuesdays and Fridays now. Okay, thank you. It was Tuesdays and Thursdays, maybe. I don't know. I get confused. That's why we have Frank Terzo, to keep all this stuff straight, because I do a terrible job with it. I just go when the notification bell rings and go, hey, somebody's on, and then I go. But thank you for clarifying that, Mr. Smith. So Tuesdays and Fridays for our favorite drummer. There you go. See, 1 to me. I'm winning. There'll be so much winning.
Winning.
All right. Well, let's take us out with one last song from our good friend Mike Molino. This is my favorite song of his, and wrote it for his father-in-law, and really dig this song. It's very personal and it's very powerful. Want to thank everybody for being here tonight. Want to thank Don for being here tonight because, sometimes he comes, sometimes he doesn't.
I'm like that.
Now, it's great seeing you, my friend. Have a good time at your little vacation place there in Pennsylvania this weekend. And I will be thinking about you.
Oh, as you always do.
As I always do. Not on Saturday.
About you.
I'm just going to be thinking about not screwing up on Saturday.
Oh, you're going to be fine. I heard it enough. It sounds great. Everyone, good to see you. And see you next week.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll go out with a song from Mike Molino. And nope. There it is. A song that he wrote for his father-in-law called Not Just Like You.
Question your own mind. If I fall